And good evening and welcome. Junior Varsity Basketball. Rob Polinsky along with Shavar Patrick on WLCS TV 20. Mike Paciotti doing all the hard work, and we're underway as Warrensville Heights is in the all-blue uniforms. They are the away team, and Lorain, they're in their familiar white uniforms as this JV contest is just getting underway. The Lorain JVs are 0-1, having lost to Sandusky. And we'll get you the starting lineup for Lorain as they bring the ball into the forecourt. Our five starters for Lorain. Driving in, though, first and shooting and scoring very quickly is Nariah Washington. The freshman gets her first two. Lorain's on the board 2-0. We'll get you the starters as we can. A quick step back three for Warrensville Heights, no good. And on the rebound, Lorain fights for it, and coming up with it is going to be Jamie Hood. When you do that, Mike, it's in my headset, just letting you know. That's whatever you're doing there, that's in ours. So 2-0, it'll be Lorain inbound here with 6:24 to go in the first quarter. The starters for the JVs for Sandusky are Sinai Romero, Raven Christian, Nariah Washington, Jamie Hood, and Zynique McGee. Well, the Lady Titans bring it into the forecourt, and now we have a tie-up, and it's going to be a jump ball. And we bring in Shavar Patrick. Shavar, great to have you here with us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shavar, you're a student and you work with Mr. Paciotti and TV 20, I understand?
Yes.
Great. And inbounding the basketball, they're going to get it to Washington. Washington on the baseline. Man-to-man defense for Warrensville Heights to begin this basketball game. Washington in trouble.
Give it to Jamie.
Yep, she's going to give it to Jamie Hood. Hood around the perimeter. Where the basketball now is Romero. Romero dribbling in. Good defense from There's a three ball that goes up, and it's out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. So, again, Warrensville Heights has their blue uniforms, blue jerseys, blue shorts, trimmed in blue and white. And Lorain has that familiar look, the white jerseys, white shorts, trimmed in blue with the white numerals. Warrensville Heights has it inside, shot goes up and in, and we are tied at 2. We don't have a Warrensville Heights JV roster, so we'll be bringing you the Lorain girls, but we won't be able to let you know who is playing for Warrensville for the JVs. Now we get into the varsity, we'll have that for each team.
Okay.
So
I need to pass it.
Yeah.
Back.
And with the basketball now comes Warrensville Heights. They're going to long lead pass. Layup is up and in, and Warrensville Heights has their first lead of the game at 4-2. And for the Titans, on the inbound, they're going to throw it away. You're right, Shavar. They steal it, put it up and in, and Warrensville Heights has a quick 6-2 lead. Nate Pardon is the JV coach as he stands up in front of the Lorain bench. There you got a quick look at him, and he told me he's in his 15th year coaching the junior varsity team. And now he's under the direction of Brian Lynch, who's in his second year. Still again by
Warrensville.
Yeah, it is.
Lays it up. In.
It's 8-2 Warrensville Heights, and they go on an 8-0 run. So, Shavar, we really didn't have hardly any time to even introduce ourselves. But so we'll do a little quick broadcasting 101. Okay. I'll do the play-by-play. You do color commentary. Okay. So then we'll fill in the gaps and we'll kind of answer some questions. So one thing you got to do in broadcasting is read the commercials that Mr. Paciotti gives us. Okay. So we want to remind everybody to join us this weekend on TV 20 for the Lorain Titan Classic Wrestling Tournament happening Friday and Saturday right here at Lorain High School. With 16 teams competing, including Lorain, Elyria, and Barberton, this is a must-see event for wrestling fans. Matches begin at 5 p.m. Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday. Finals are 30 minutes after the last round. It's a pool tournament format, so the best of the best will advance to thrilling championship brackets. Again, that's in my headset, Mike, when you change that around.
Yeah, that's in mine too.
Okay, so we're just letting him know we're working out the kinks here in game 1 of the 2024-2025 season. Shavar, what year are you in high school?
This is my first year, freshman.
All right. Okay, great.
Graduate 2028.
All right. And inbounding the basketball will be Sinai Romero. Romero is a junior. And full court pressure from Warrensville Heights. They're going to get a steal in the backcourt. And Warrensville Heights on the three-point line slipping. And we're going to get a jump ball, I believe. Yes, we will. Nate Smith, one of our 3 officials. And
Warrensville calls a timeout.
All right, so Warrensville Heights got the 32nd timeout while they have possession, so that will take away the jump ball, and that will have Warrensville Heights have possession as they lead at 8-2 here early on in the first quarter. Lorain has an 0-1 record, having lost to Sandusky High School as this season has just gotten started. Our next basketball broadcast will be on TV 20. Will be next Tuesday, December 10th, when the boys' season begins their home season against the neighboring Amherst Comets. TV 20's coverage will begin at 4:30 with a freshman game and then JV and varsity to follow. Catch all the action as the Titans defend their home court December 10th against the Amherst Comets. So Lorain now with 4:29 to go in the first quarter will inbound, and inbounding will be Romero. Romero gets it in. Titans down 8-2.
Washington pass it to Romero.
Yep, Romero with the basketball. Romero dribbling in, tries to get a shot off, but she's fouled first. And Nate Smith will let us know that the foul went on one of the Warrensville Heights Lady Tigers. Warrensville's varsity team, a very good basketball program. Of course, Coach Courtney Bryant has been there for quite a few years now, and they've built quite a program. This will be a big test for Lorain coming up a little bit later. Inbounding the basketball will be Zainik McGee. McGee inbounds it.
Washington goes up.
Dribbling around is Washington on the baseline. She travels, and that will give it back to Warrensville Heights. Shavar, what are you seeing so far? What do you think?
I think long way to go.
Yeah, exactly. Warrensville Heights with a good 8-0 run after Lorain got the first
Passing
basket.
it, they leave it open.
Yep,
oh,
wide
scores.
open, 10-2. So a 10-0 run for Warrensville Heights. In the backcourt with the basketball is going to be Lanaya Moon. Moon checked into the lineup. She did not start. Moon, a freshman, gets it into the forecourt, and they're going to turn it over as it will be Warrensville Heights basketball. Another substitution coming in for the Titans for the first time. Melly Velez, a junior guard, will check in. Melly Velez wears number 10 on her uniform. 3:47 to go in the first quarter. As you see there at the bottom of your screen, Warrensville Heights on a 10-0 run, leads 10-2. And looks like the Titans are in a zone defense right now. Shot goes up, no good. They fight for the rebound.
Jump ball.
You're right, okay. It is a jump ball, Shavar. Nate Smith, one of our two officials here today. Recognize him, Nate, a longtime official. I don't know the other gentleman, but good to see Nate here working. Tigers to inbound. They get a nice entry pass in the lane, and that's too easy. 12-0 run. It's 12-2 Warrensville.
Lorain Washington moving down.
Washington had the basketball, and it got knocked out of bounds.
Lorain possession?
Yes. Swinging around, Melly Velez will jack it up. That's going to go off the backboard, no good. And the Tigers will haul in the rebound. They push it into the forecourt.
Passing it, ties up. For Buck, good.
Tigers lead 14-2. 3 minutes to go first quarter. In the backcourt with the basketball, they're going to bring it ahead and get it to Washington. Washington on the baseline had to go out of bounds. That'll be Warrensville Heights basketball. So after a quick basket for the Titans, they have been cold ever since. Shavar, they haven't been able to hit a hoop. They trail 14-2 as we take a look at a couple of the Warrensville players. Tigers bring it into the forecourt. They're going to take a three-pointer uncontested. It's an air ball long, and running down to rebound in the corner is Romero for Lorain. Romero in the backcourt, her team down 14-2. Romero will get it across the midcourt stripe. Her pass ahead to Moon, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul inside. So it looks like Moon will go to the line for two. They have a blocking foul. It is 2 shots. And Lanaya Moon, the freshman forward, will look for her first points off the bench. Nariah Washington with the only point so far for Lorain. Line right. She'll shoot 2. And that's off the rim, no good. substitution coming in for the Lorain Titans. Coming out of the ball game will be Washington. Checking in is a freshman, Joy Williams. So on this JV roster, there are 6 of Shavar Patrick's freshman teammates on this, or classmates, I should say, on this roster. A lot of times for JV teams, it's all sophomores, but Lorain has just 1 sophomore. It's all freshmen and juniors except 1. So missing both free throws were Moon, and the other way, here comes Warrensville Heights. Man-to-man defense for the Titans right now. Nice move into the paint. Shot was blocked.
Moves up for a 3.
That's off the backboard, no good. And Lorain can't clear for the rebound, though, as Warrensville Heights keeps possession. We're down to 2 minutes to go first quarter. On the left side, faking the 3. Now at the elbow.
Looking for a 3, Warrensville.
Yeah, top of the key 3. That's an air ball, and it will go out of bounds to Lorain. Minute 48 to go first quarter. Titans trailing 14-2. Rob Polinsky, Shavar Patrick here, along with Mike Picciotti, who's doing all the hard work. He's got the camera work on WLCS TV 20. Coming up, taking a 3 ball, as Shavar just said, and will be an air ball out of bounds by Romero.
Wow, they really been on a 14 run so far.
14-0 run for Warrensville Heights after Lorain took a 2-0 lead.
Looking for a 3.
Yeah, and the 3 ball goes up off the front of the rim, no good.
Puts
Offensive
back up.
rebound, no good. And for Lorain, coming out of there with the basketball is going to be Moon. They quickly push it ahead.
Zanik.
And
Oh, good.
Zanik McGee with a basket makes it 14-4. 1:05 to go first quarter. And here
3 from Warrensville. In and out.
Shot goes up, it's good, and a foul. Coach Parton wanted a traveling call, and actually I think they're going to get it. Now, they did not stop the clock where they should have. Clock continues to run on the stoppage, as it was called for traveling, and Lorain is going to inbound. As you saw on your TV, about 25 seconds or so ran off the clock. I don't know if the Sandusky game was at home or not. This might be the home opener for the Titans. With the basketball, here comes Lorain on the drive. Shot goes up, it's blocked. Now the corner shot goes up, no good. And Warrensville Heights gets the rebound with half a minute to go in the first quarter. Driving in, laying it up, and that's going to go off the rim, no good. They fight for the rebound, and the Tigers come up with it. Again, they're not shy. They're on the 3-point line, and we're going to get a 3-second call, says Nate Smith, one of the Tigers in the lane, for more than 3 seconds. So with 18 seconds to go in the first quarter, Lorain should get the final shot attempt of this first quarter, trailing by 10. And they're going to inbound it to Zanik McGee, who just earlier made a shot. McGee's pass is too far, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover to Warrensville Heights with just 11 seconds to go, Shavar. So 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Warrensville inbound, and they'll have time here, Shavar, for what should be a decent shot.
No time on the clock. Warrensville's talking to the coach.
Yep. Now we've got 5 seconds. She better hurry up. I don't know what the coach told her. Said dribble down and shoot.
3.
He said 3 at the buzzer.
And then buzzer beater.
Boy, how about that? So Warrensville Heights with a 3 at the buzzer takes a 17-4 lead after 1 quarter. And Mike, I'll be honest with you, I forgot, since it's our first game. Do we take a timeout after quarters? After quarters, we do. Okay.
All right.
We'll be back with the second quarter right after this timeout. Warrensville Heights 17, Lorain 4. You're listening to girls JV basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Wilfredo Gote Goto, I graduated from Lorain City Schools, class of 2022. First day I walked in the middle school door, Coach Sherwood, you play football? I was like, yeah. He's like, you want to play? I was like, yeah. Obviously, sports come with high school, but the books come first. That's what anybody gonna look at. Physical strength and mental strength are 2 different things. Get what you have to get done. Just, you know confidently you're gonna graduate. Lorain City Schools, I just really say thank you.
I'm Mackenzie. I graduated in 2021. When I got to high school and there was a theater program, and I got to pick my classes in 8th grade, I saw theater, and that was one of the very first classes I signed up for. the memories I have from theater, she would open my mind and open my eyes to seeing from a different perspective, which I think was so awesome. The cast parties and the friends that I made, it's memories I'll keep for the rest of my life.
And you can see there the good news on Lorain City Schools Television. You can like, follow, subscribe, update us on Facebook at Lorain Schools TV 20. All your social media platforms. Rob Polinsky along with Shavar Patrick. And Shavar, a good first quarter for Warrensville Heights. Here's hoping Lorain can get it turned around a little bit.
Yes, hopefully.
So it'll be the Titans to inbound, and that's Romero with the basketball. Romero gets it on the left wing. Now they're going to pass inside. It's knocked away and stolen. Tigers come the other way, but they travel. So let's get you the 5 on the floor for Lorain to begin this second quarter. It is Shania Romero, Nariah Washington, also on the court for the Titans, Joy Williams, and looking for the other 2 young ladies for Lorain. Along with it is going to be inbounding the basketball. I didn't see her. Jamie Hood. Hood gets it inbound. Hood will get it to Washington. Washington on the baseline. Puts it up. No good. Rebound hauled in by Warrensville Heights. And we're going to get a reach and foul there on Joy Williams. So a little bit of a slow start offensively, Shavar, for Lorain, but it's early in the season. I think that's kind of to be expected.
Yeah. I think they'll do better as time goes on.
Sure. Again, Shavar Patrick joins us, a freshman who is at school here at Lorain High School, and he's getting involved with broadcasting. I understand you do a podcast. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm really trying to get the school notoriety.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to bring athletes from, not just athletes, but anybody that's at Lorain High and doing something. Trying to get them on my podcast and tell them a little bit about my story.
Interesting.
Or their story.
Inbound for Lorain, got knocked out of bounds. It'll be Warrensville basketball. So what got you interested in that? And how long have you been doing it?
So far, this is my first year doing
cool
podcasting.
Well, you've done it one more year than I have. I've been on a couple, but I've never done one, so good for you.
Thank you.
Jump shot is going to be partially blocked out of bounds. What got you interested in?
Me really trying to, do something for Lorain High. What motivated me was really seeing how Hashadi is doing what he does right now.
Yeah.
And I really was interested in it. So I went up to him one day and I asked him. And he said, yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Steal by Romero, and Lorain has the basketball down 17-4. Long outlet pass, putting it up, no, but being fouled was Raven Christian. Christian will go to the line for 2 to try to get Lorain a little bit closer. They trail 17-4 with 6:08 to go in the first half. And a couple of free throws upcoming for the junior post player, wearing number 2 on her Lorain High jersey. Again, junior varsity basketball, we're early stages, second quarter. The lefties' first toss, a little short. And coming back in for the Lorain Titans is going to be Lanaya Moon. She played in the first quarter, did not score. Moon is back in. She'll replace Joy Williams. They're both freshmen. Second of 2, back of the rim, no good. And the rebound is going to be hauled in by Christian. Christian now with her pass for Moon. Shot goes up, back of the rim, no good. They battle for the rebound. Still, it's going to be Lorain that saves it. So a good job by the Titans. Cross-court pass that went over the head of Moon and out of bounds. So a little sloppy here, but that's to be expected, I think, early on in the season. Shavar, I think it takes a little while to get your shooting going. I always think you kind of got to get to about the holidays or maybe past the holidays for teams to really kind of hone in and get their shooting touch.
Yeah, by third game, I feel like they'll have it.
Yeah, there you go. And we're going to get a whistle against Warrensville, another turnover. So now checking back in is Inique McGee, a freshman. She scored 2 points in the first quarter. McGee comes back in for Coach Nate Pardon. In the backcourt, we're going to get a steal, and now it's loose on the floor. Run back down by Romero. She'll get it to McGee. McGee gets it across the timeline, but first, she traveled. So Warrensville to inbound. They lead 17-4. That was our score after one quarter. 5:28 to go in the first half. Our two baskets from Lorain came from Nariah Washington and Zynique McGee. Ball stolen away. Romero comes the other way with it. Romero on the left side. They lose control, and another turnover gives the ball back to Warrensville Heights. And just right now, both teams are a little bit sloppy. Got to look there at Lanaya Moon on your screen. Double team by the Titans, and Warrensville makes them pay for it as they double teamed, and they found the girl in the post, and Warrensville Heights with a 15-point lead. And bringing it across midcourt is McGee. Zynique McGee picks up her dribble, and it's going to be stolen away. And this could lead to another layup. Shot goes up, no good, but we get a foul because hustling back, not going to give up that layup, was Zynique McGee. So she picks up the foul, Shavar, but a good job by McGee because she wasn't going to give her an uncontested layup.
Yeah, the hustle.
It's always good to have the hustle. Always good to make a player earn it on the free throw line.
Right.
First free throw is good. 20-4 with 4:48 to go in the first half.
I believe that's our first free throw made of the whole game.
It could be. Second one, no good. I know Lorain has two baskets without a free throw, but we have a lane violation, so Warrensville Heights will get one more opportunity to shoot. Leading 20-4. Second one is good. 21-4. And across midcourt is Moon. Moon with the basketball, gets knocked out of bounds, and let's see. We're going to give that to Warrensville Heights. Have you had an opportunity to see either team play? I know it's only been one game. Have you seen Lorain before, you know?
Yeah, I've seen their scrimmages.
Okay.
And they did real good. I think it's just them nervous about the season going on.
Sure. And obviously this is one of the best teams they're going to play all year.
Yes.
And then for the varsity, it'll be interesting to see because, like I said, I know that for years and years, Coach Ortney Bryant has had a real quality team. I don't know anything about this year's team, but I'm sure that'll be a big test for the varsity coming up a little bit later. We'll have that one for you. Jamie Hood gets her pass off. Shot goes up, no good. Missing that was Romero, and they fight for the rebound. It's a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to Warrensville Heights. So it seems to me, Shavar, that Lorain's playing better defensively in the second quarter. They just can't get the ball to go through the hoop.
If we can get our offense good, then we'd be dangerous.
But defensively, you're seeing improvement?
Mm-hmm.
Substitution coming back in is going to be Joy Williams. Williams will come in for Jamie Hood. Jumper from 15 feet is an air ball long. Offensive rebound for the Tigers. And on the left side, an open 15-footer, banked it in. Boy, that's a nice shot. You don't see that often, Shavar, where the young lady used that backboard to her advantage.
Yes, very experienced.
23-4, Warrensville Heights with the lead. Driving the baseline. Shot is going to be blocked, but I believe we have a foul, and Nariah Washington is going to shoot a couple of free throws, and we'll see if Lorain can get their first made free throws of the night. So Nariah Washington, one of 6 freshmen on this roster. She has 2 points. She'll try to add to that right here. Off the back of the rim, no good. See if she can make one of these. Nate Smith, referee, gets the ball back to Washington. Second toss, that one's good. Washington with 3, and the Titans trail 23-5, and a backcourt violation on the inbounds. An unforced error there, and Lorain gets it back, Shavar. So the Titans to inbound. It'll be Washington. Looking. Washington with a bounce pass, and that one, I don't know if that was deflected or she just threw it away. And it looks like, I think, let's see, who are they giving the ball to? It was deflected by a Warrensville Heights defender. So Washington to inbound again, or what are they doing here? Yep, Washington will inbound. On the inbound, they get it. The jump shot goes up. That's a three-pointer by Romero. It's no good. The battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be Titans with the basketball. So they're going to, Coach Pardon tells them what play to run here on the out of bounds. There's an inbound. Shot goes up by Romero, and it's good. That's a good inbound play, Shavar.
Yes, it was. Very team chemistry like.
Yeah, you can see that they knew what they wanted to do on that inbound, and they executed it. Now at the other end, Warrensville Heights with a 23-7 lead, 3:20 to go. We're going to get whistle and a jump ball, and this time the possession arrow goes to Lorain. Sometimes, Shavar, you can get easy baskets on inbounds plays. You know offensively what you want to do. The defense doesn't know. Sometimes that can lead to an easy basket if you execute.
Yeah, yes it can.
And let's see, it looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. So we'll keep it here, and we're going to let you know about one of our fine sponsors at WLCS and tell you all about Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine. Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine proudly serves as the official medical provider for Lorain Athletics. Cleveland Clinic's dedicated sports medicine specialists provide exceptional care to all athletes of all levels, from high school athletes to the Cleveland Cavaliers and Guardians. Visit clevelandclinic.org/sportsmedicine to learn more. Cleveland Clinic, proud to have them with us. Rob Polinsky along with Shavar Patrick, junior varsity girls basketball, where Warrensville Heights has a 23-7 lead, but it seems like the Titans are starting to play a little bit better and getting a little settled in, Shavar.
Yes. Hopefully they can move a little faster and more paced, more organized to get these points up.
So inbounding the basketball will be Sinai Romero. Romero gets it into McGee. McGee in the backcourt. McGee across the timeline. She was double teamed and fouled. This will just be the third team foul, as fouls really haven't been a factor yet. We've had 2 for each team, so nobody's close to being in the bonus yet. I guess evidently that was an offensive foul. And on the scoreboard, they put the foul up for Warrensville Heights, but Tigers get the ball. So either that was an offensive foul or they changed it, the call to maybe a travel. I'm not sure. But it went out of bounds. And it'll be Warrensville Heights to inbound. On the lob, it's tipped away, but the Tigers get it back. And it's going to be stolen. Nice job by Romero. Romero in the backcourt, but she threw it away when she was double teamed. There's a 3-ball off the rim, no good. And a rebound for the Titans. They get it to Romero. Romero in the backcourt gets rid of it. With the basketball is Moon. Into the forecourt. Jumper goes up by McGee. In and out. Offensive rebound by Moon, who's no good. And it's hauled in by the Tigers, but they throw it away. At the other end, driving in, putting it up, missing it was Washington from point-blank range. So right there, Shavar, they had a couple of great chances. Unfortunately, they couldn't finish.
Great hustle, great hustle.
Yes, it is. And there's a missed shot. Now coming the other way with it is McGee. McGee 1-on-2, so she'll wait for a teammate. Finds a wide open Washington, put it up, no good. Another good shot for Lorain. It just won't go in the basket right now. That's part of early season basketball. Until you get that shooting touch, sometimes it can be difficult. 2 minutes to play in the first half of this JV girls basketball game between the host Lorain Titans and the visitors from Warrensville Heights. Coming the other way, McGee. McGee will lay it up. No, in and out. No foul called. And at the other end, Warrensville Heights brings in the rebound. I think McGee thought she was fouled, and now we're going to get a foul on the Titans on the other end. Nate Smith and Nate
Free
Pardon.
throws?
I think so. I think you're right, but right now Nate Smith and Nate Pardon, I think, are disagreeing on what happened at the other end of the floor. Well, it looks like they're going to inbound. They're going to say the foul was before the shot, Shavar, so we won't have free throws, as that is just the 4th team foul on the Titans. Minute 38 remains in the first half. Tigers to inbound, and on the inbound, it got knocked out of bounds. They'll try it again. Inbound, 3-ball goes up, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Romero, the junior, for Lorain. Romero with the basketball, picks up her dribble, got to get rid of it, does so. Gets it to Velez. Velez, top of the circle, shot goes up, it's a 3-ball, and it's good by Joey Williams.
Wow.
For 3. Shavar, how about that? Now it's 23-10. 6-0 run for Lorain.
Now we getting it.
I think you're right, and their pass is going to get knocked out of bounds by Raven Christian. But you can see the Titans are starting to have a little more fun, and think about it. They've missed some open shots. Had they done that, this could really be interesting. Sub for Warrensville Heights. As there's a minute 10 to go in the first half. At halftime, we'll step aside, and then we'll have the second half for you. After the 10-minute halftime, Lorain with great defense gets a steal, but then they throw it back away. And we're going to get a foul at midcourt on the Lorain Titans, and that will go on Melly Velez, the junior guard. 1 minute to go in the first half. 15 foul on Lorain, so they're still 2 fouls away before they would be shooting free throws. Why are they? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the rule change. 5 fouls in a quarter. I keep thinking of 7.5. It's not. It's 5 1/4. My first game of the year too, Shavar. Used to forever and ever and ever, it would be 7 fouls and a half would get you into the 1-and-1. But now it's 5 each quarter. They reset. Free throw no good. First game for everybody. Second toss. That's going to be good. And Warrensville Heights breaks that 6-0 run for Lorain, and they lead 24-10. Romero into the forecourt. Picks up her dribble. Cross court with it. Dribbling in, we're going to get a blocking foul on Warrensville Heights. That'll be their 3rd of the quarter. So it'll be Lorain inbound. Inbounding for the Titans will be Raven Christian. Christian on the inbound, but the ball goes into the backcourt, and they're going to get a whistle and a what? Maybe a holding foul on Warrensville Heights? Yes. So that means a couple of free throws, I believe, for Lorain, as Nate Smith is at the scorer's table talking things over. And his colleague will come over and also join in. Waiting to see what the call will be here, but Shavar, I thought it was a foul on Warrensville Heights, but
A little confusion here.
yeah. It is a foul on Warrensville Heights. It's just their 3rd team foul, so no free throws. It'll be the Titans to inbound, and they threw it away. Tigers with it, and we're going to get another foul on Lorain, and that'll be on Joey Williams. That'll be the 4th on Lorain, so if there's another foul here before the end of the half, that would put Warrensville Heights in the shooting bonus.
It looks like I think they might be already in the bonus.
Okay, maybe the scoreboard was wrong. They're still... So anyway, we're going to get a... Thank you, Shavar, for pointing that out. Free throw no good. And checking in for Lorain, it'll be Jamie Hood. Hood comes back in for Joey Williams. Second free throw. That's good. And it's 25-10 Warrensville Heights. Bringing it across midcourt was Romero. She had it knocked away out of bounds. So Lorain will inbound with 30 seconds to go in the half. At midcourt, it will be Romero. She'll bounce it in for Washington. Washington lost control of it out of bounds. Another turnover. Boy, if there's one thing they could do at halftime, Shavar, is if they can cut down on those turnovers in the second half, that would certainly help Lorain's cause.
I agree.
Easier said than done. Tigers, they likewise throw it right back. Throw it away, and Lorain gets it back. 23 seconds. Raven Christian to inbound. Will get it ahead to Christian. Christian with the basketball, pass on the right side, knocked away, loose on the floor. Battled for, comes down to Velez. Back out to Romero, she'll let it fly. That's an air ball out of bounds to Warrensville with 5 seconds to go. So the Tigers will get the last shot of the half. They made the last shot at the end of the quarter out of 3-ball. Inbound, the clock doesn't start till they touch it. It was touched. Romero there battling for it at halftime, or half court. 2 seconds, one, and gets off the shot, no good. And that'll do it for one half of basketball. Your score at halftime, it is Warrensville Heights 25, Lorain 10. You are watching girls junior varsity basketball as you see the Titans head off the floor into the locker room. Titans trail by 15. Shavar and I will be back with the second half right after this. You're watching girls TV basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
And we're back here with another one of the 24-25 Titans. This is
Avon Killian. I'm point guard. Number 0, class of 2025.
Senior, finally. Seems like I've been interviewing you for 10 years.
Long time coming.
Yep. So you've been playing ball your whole life. You've been around the game, I know. We were just laughing about a poster over here that you're in from 10 years ago. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen on a basketball court?
Man, so this past summer, it was an AAU game. This dude, he stole the ball. He's my good friend of mine, and we was just fast break. I usually just go for the steal, but I wasn't thinking right, so he dunked on me, and I jumped. Yeah.
So you know what I remember? I remember a little guy at the end of the district tournament saying, "That's not enough, we're going to Columbus," and everybody looked at you like you were crazy. But we did that year, remember?
Yep, I remember it.
So when you're not playing ball, what's your favorite thing to do?
I like to sing, like to lift, and just like to chill with the people I care about.
Okay. So I want you to pretend for a minute now you're talking to 8th graders. They're coming to Lorain High next year. What's the class that you're telling them is so good that they have to take it?
Starting out, probably Mr. Marty, and then eventually when you, after freshman year, Miss Ferguson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or Mr. Wood.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So now, it's your birthday. We're going out to eat. Where are we going? What are we having?
I love Pan Express, but that's probably not going to be where I go out to eat. So probably like what everybody else is saying, seafood boil, red crab.
Red crab up there in Brooklyn. Yeah, I love that place. So you've been around Lorain High forever, Avon. What's the best thing about Lorain High for you?
I just think the culture is the best here. It's like we have so much pride and so much like passion for each other. I think really for the sports and stuff. I just think, people come out and show some love.
So what's in the future for Avon Killian?
Obviously, go to college, play basketball. I want to learn sports medicine, sports health, and play overseas for basketball.
Very good. Well, Avon, as always, best of luck, and we'll see you on the court.
Thank you, man. You too.
And we're back with yet another Lorain Lady Titans basketball player. This is
Jasmine Cash.
And Jasmine, what year are you?
I'm a senior.
And number 2?
2.
Okay. So I'm going to change this up a little bit because you said you've known Coach Lynch for 6 years. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen him do or say in practice?
The funniest thing, like when he played his music, we all we all be like, Lynch, no, we don't want this. We don't want this music. Like, we don't want this music. And everybody would just like, and then he just started laughing out of nowhere. And just like, we always have a great bond with him. We try to make him proud. And
Great. That's what it's supposed to be. So when you're not playing basketball, what do you like to do?
I like to go to work.
Where do you work?
I work at Main Event.
Okay.
And I work in the party section, work with kids, and
Okay.
coming out my character
Okay.
this year. I'm trying to.
Okay. Well, that's good. So I want you to pretend we're talking to a group of 8th graders now. You've had a lot of classes here. What's one that you think that they should take because it was good for you?
I think they should take geometry, Miss Waits, because she helped me on a lot of things, and she helped me like better myself so I could graduate and
Okay.
help other people.
Okay, now we're going to talk about you. It's your birthday. Where are we going to eat? What are we having?
Probably some seafood or some canes.
Okay. I like me some canes too.
It's good, real good.
So what's the best thing about Lorain High for you?
The best thing is for me is I come to school and try to get my work done and like show other people this is how it gets done and
Okay, great.
tell them this is how the way y'all should do it and
A role model.
yeah.
That's what we like. So how would your friends describe you?
A little funny, goofy, always laughing, silly,
I got to believe that hard working would be in there.
a little hardworking.
Okay.
I try my best.
Okay. So what do you want to do after graduation?
I want to go to college.
Any idea what you want to study or do?
I want to be a nurse
Oh,
because
very
it
good.
runs in the family.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
of my dad, part of my dad's family.
Very good. So thank you very much. And best of luck to you on the court and in the classroom and after graduation this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Wilfredo Gote Goto, I graduated from Lorain City Schools, class of 2022. First day I walked in the middle school door, Coach Sherwood, you play football? I was like, yeah. He's like, you want to play? And I was like, yeah. Obviously sports come with high school, but the books come first. That's what anybody gonna look at. Physical strength and mental strength are two different things. Get what you have to get done. Just, you know confidently you're gonna graduate. Lorain City Schools, I just really say thank you.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game with expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
And welcome back. Start of the second half. Warrensville Heights with a 25-10 lead. Rob Polinsky along with Shavar Patrick. Girls junior varsity basketball. Warrensville led after one, 17-4, and they would outscore Lorain 8-6 in a much more competitive second quarter to cut the lead to 25-10. As dribbling in for Lorain, taking a shot, and we're going to get a blocking foul, is Nariah Washington. But Shavar right there, the scores by quarters, you can tell Lorain was much more competitive in that second quarter.
Yes, I think that halftime break, the coach might have talked to him, and maybe they'll hustle more.
Yeah, I think as the game kept going on, they were getting better and better. Washington at the line for 2. She has 3 points. That's her 4th point. Also scoring in the first half, you had Romero with 2, McGee with 2, and Joy Williams with 3. So those were the 10 points for Lorain in the first half. They trailed 25-11. Second toss is up, and that's good as well. So Washington leads the Titans in scoring with 5, and it's 25-12. So since the end of the first quarter, we are actually tied at 8. And we're going to get a steal, and bringing that into the forecourt is Romero. Romero back to McGee. McGee with a cross-court pass. Washington's shot is short. It was saved, though. Back to McGee. She'll take the open jumper off the back of the rim. No good, but she'll run down a long rebound. McGee again. That one's in and out. Just cannot buy a basket on 3 chances. Original starting 5 on the floor. Romero, Christian, Washington, Hood, and McGee for Coach Pardon's team to start the third quarter. They blocked the entry pass, and the lob inside is going to go off the fingertips of a Tiger and out of bounds to Lorain. So, again, another good start here, Shavar.
Yeah, I think they're about to do better. Yep.
5:56 to go in the third quarter. 25-12. Warrensville Heights with the lead. Now, I heard Mr. Paciotti say to you at halftime that you play basketball. Let's see, we got a 3-ball here for McGee. It's up and in, and McGee with a long 3. She's got 5, and that cuts the lead down to 10. This is as close as the Titans have been in a while. What level do you play at? 3-ball goes up off the glass. And
I didn't play freshman this year.
Okay.
I'm going to play next year, though.
Good. They're going to get it in. McGee laid it up, in and out. Lesson number 1 for you there, Shavar, is the shot goes up and laying it up and in. That's good by Moon's first points. But on that first layup, she didn't use the backboard. When you're all alone, you got to use that backboard, because that's what happens when you try to lay it up over the front of the rim. Sometimes it clanks off the rim, but that backboard is your friend. At least that's what Mike Paciotti always told me, so I believe him. Dribbling around, shot goes up, no good. Titans are within 8 points, getting closer and closer. And Romero has the basketball, but she's going to get tied up. And the alternating possession goes to Lorain, so it's going to be Titan basketball here, as they are quickly outscored Warrensville Heights 7-0 in the third quarter. So cut a 15-point halftime lead all the way down to 8. McGee with the basketball. She's at the foul line. Pass on the left side. Washington's shot, no good. Offensive rebound. And they battle for it. Ball loose on the floor, and another jump ball. And this time it'll be Warrensville Heights possession. How's your freshman year in school going?
Pretty well. Started podcasting and doing commentating with you now.
What classes do you like?
Probably my world history class.
Okay. Lesson number 2. Come up with a couple of classes you like there, Shavar. World history. There you go. 3-pointer goes up. It's off the rim. No good. And the rebound is hauled in by the Titans. They're going to get it to McGee. McGee with the basketball. Lays it up. In and a foul. So McGee with 7. She'll look for 8 at the line. And here come the Titans. A 9-0 run to start this third quarter. What makes you like world history? And who's your teacher?
Her name is Miss Dorsey. I like world history because I learned a lot from it. I also like gym, though, without question.
You wouldn't be normal if you didn't. McGee puts it up and in. 3-point play, 10-0 run for the Titans. They now trail 25-20 as they are right back into this basketball game. As we get down to about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers with the basketball, lob it inside, knocked away. Ball loose on the floor, and here comes McGee. McGee with it. McGee trying to make this a one-possession game. Shot goes up, no good, but she was fouled. She'll shoot 2. So it'll be McGee going to the line.
Yeah, I think that halftime, I was right. I think they did, they talked it over, and now they're putting it into play.
Absolutely. Line left. Zynique McGee, one of 6 freshmen on this team. Shot up and in. She's got 9. 25-21. Warrensville Heights still on the board. They have not scored in the third quarter. McGee again spins it, shoots it, got it. She leads the Titans with 10, and it's a one-possession basketball game, 25-22. And you think back, Lorain trailed 17-4 after one quarter. 3 ball goes up. That's an air ball off the glass, and the Titans with a rebound. Ahead to McGee. McGee with the basketball. Put it up, around, rim, and out. Fighting for the rebound. Romero gets it. That's another thing Lorain's done a good job with, Shavar, is offensive rebounds. How many times have we said second chances? There's going to be a steal, though, in the backcourt. Tigers with it, and we're going to get a foul before the shot, I believe. When you get second chances like they do, that helps you get back into the game.
Yes.
For the Titans, checking into this ball game is Jamie Hood. She played in the first half, did not score. Foul was before the shot, so they're going to inbound. And on the inbound, we get a whistle and another foul on the Titans. They don't show the number of the player or announce it here, so a lot of times they have no idea who the foul's on, but they went against Lorain, but they get a steal. Titans with the basketball, down 3 for the tie. Hood put up a 3, it's no good, it's out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. Let me correct myself, that was Lanaya Moon who missed that shot. Warrensville missing the shot from point-blank range. Again, they wrestle for the rebound. Again, it's a jump ball, and this time the arrow is going to give it to Warrensville Heights. We'll have the varsity game following this, as Shavar and I will bring you that. Warrensville Heights girls varsity against Lorain following this one. About 20 minutes after the conclusion. 3 ball in the corner for the tie is up by Moon. It's no good. Offensive rebound, put it back up, no good. Another offensive rebound. They try to pass it into Moon, save it from going out of bounds, but Warrensville will get out of there with it. And we're going to get a foul in the backcourt, as it was Washington in that backcourt with a foul, and that'll be the 3rd foul this quarter on Lorain. But this one's gotten really interesting now, Shavar. Is this just a 3-point game?
Yeah, the hustle has been there.
And the defense, they have not given up a point this quarter.
The scoring gets better. I like it.
Think of that. Warrensville scored 17 in the first quarter, 8 in the second quarter, none in the third quarter. Of course, as soon as I say that, that's the announcer's jinx, Shavar. That's my fault. Basket up and in, and Tigers get their first points of the third quarter and lead by 5. That one's on me. With the basketball is Moon. Moon will bounce pass, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on the Tigers on that entry pass. That'll be their 4th foul this quarter. Subs coming in for Lorain. It will be Melly Velez, a junior, Joy Williams, a freshman. Both played in the first half. Neither one scored. Coming out of the lineup were Christian and Moon. 3 ball goes up, and hitting the 3 on the entry pass is Williams. She's got 6 points. And it's 27-25, Heights by 2. A minute and a half to play third quarter. They'll jack a 3. That's missed, and the rebound comes down to Lorain, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul, and we're going to get, I believe, a 1-and-1 here for Nariah Washington. Fifth foul on Warrensville Heights. They just let Nate Smith know that at the scorer's table. And this will be 2 free throws. Line left, right there you get a good look at Washington. She's got 5 points. Makes that, she's got 6. And believe it or not, Lorain can tie right here. After trailing by 13 after 1 and 15 at half. And they have come all the way back to tie it as Washington makes 2 critical free throws. And we are tied at 27 with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. So we should have a heck of a finish here. Warrensville Heights with it. Shot was partially blocked, and that shot went over the backboard. That's a turnover to Lorain. Titans' last lead, do you remember, Shavar? They had 1 lead in this game.
Oh, it was at the beginning of the first quarter.
2-0, remember?
Yep.
They got the first 2 points, and then Warrensville Heights went on a 12-2 run. Jumper goes off the backboard, no good, and they come out of there with the ball. Washington has it, gets it to Romero, right elbow jumper, that's short. Rebound, it comes down to Jamie Hood, but she was on the end line out of bounds. That'll give it back to Warrensville Heights.
Wow, the defense has been real good for Lorain.
Yes, it has. Titans looking for their first lead since that 2-0 lead. Knocking it away was Hood. They fight for it, loose on the floor. And we get a whistle and a tie-up, and it will be alternating possession. It'll stay with Warrensville Heights. For the Titans, coming back into the basketball game, actually checking in for the first time, freshman Jessica Groschel. Groschel, a freshman forward, coming in for the first time tonight, and she will replace Nariah Washington. She'll lead with 7 points. Inbound. Must have been thrown away there, and it'll be Lorain inbound. So Titans get the turnover. As you see, getting the ball is Jamie Hood from the referee. And Hood will inbound it with the basketball is Romero. Lorain can take the lead this possession. Romero gets it to Groschel, right back to Romero. Romero, the foul line jumper is an air ball out of bounds. It'll be Warrensville Heights basketball. 16 seconds to go in the third. Inbound is going to be intercepted, and the Titans come out of there with it. We're down to 5 seconds. They got to hurry. Romero in the backcourt. Romero to half court. Gets it to Velez. Velez gets the shot off. It's no good. And we have played 3 quarters of basketball. Your score after 3, it's Warrensville Heights 27, Lorain 27. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this timeout. You're watching girls JV basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Wilfredo Gote Goto, I graduated from Lorain City Schools, class of 2022. First day I walked in the middle school door, Coach Sherwood, you play football? I was like, yeah. He's like, you want to play? I was like, yeah. Obviously sports come with high school, but the books come first. That's what anybody gonna look at. Physical strength and mental strength are 2 different things. Get what you have to get done. Just, you know confidently you're gonna graduate. From Lorain City Schools, I just really say thank you.
Yo me llamo Betsane Espada y me gradué en el 2022 de Lorain High School. Cuando llegué aquí en el 2010, pues se me hizo un poco difícil porque yo no sabía inglés. Estoy estudiando leyes y yo quiero ser una abogada de inmigración. Entonces lo que estoy haciendo es integrándome con la comunidad para aprender acerca de su cultura y ver cómo puedo usar ese conocimiento en un futuro para mi carrera.
Welcome back to Lorain as we start the fourth quarter. 27-27 is the Titans with a big third quarter, Shavar. They outscored Warrensville Heights 17-2 to turn a 15-point deficit into a tie game.
Yeah, they scoring defense has been amazing so far. I like it.
Warrensville Heights playing a zone here to start the fourth quarter. Missing the shot was Moon, and the Tigers come out of there with it. Tied at 27. Fourth quarter just underway. Tough shot, tough angle. Tigers, they get it. They lead by 2. 29-27. Coming out of there with it are the Titans. They get it ahead for Moon. At the foul line, her pass to Groschel. Now in the corner. They get it back to Moon, and we're going to get a whistle on a foul. That'll be the first foul of the fourth quarter on Warrensville Heights. So right now for the JV team for Lorain, we have Velez, Moon, Groschel also in the game. Coming in is Joey Williams and Zynique McGee. So it's 29-27, Warrensville Heights by 2. And McGee takes a tough shot, missed it, but she got her own rebound. Dribbles it back out. Titans need a 2 to tie or a 3 to take the lead. McGee picks up that dribble, double team, got to get rid of it, does so to Moon. She's open, takes a 3 for the lead and got it. Moon for 3. She's got 5, and that's the first lead since 2-0 for Lorain, Shamar.
Yeah, their offense been dominating so far.
30-29. Titans have outscored Warrensville Heights 20-4 in the second half. And the Tigers throw it away. It's like a tale of 2 halves. We've had 2 different games. All Warrensville Heights in the first half, although you can see the Titans getting better in the second quarter, and it's been all Titans in the second half. There you see, get a good look at Lanaya Moon. She has that right hand taped up. And walking it across the timeline is McGee. Gets it in the corner, wide open 3 off the zone, no good. Offensive rebound, Washington put it up, no good. One of the things that makes a negative of playing the zone defense, it's hard to rebound out of it, Shavar. Tipped out of bounds by a Titan, it'll be Warrensville basketball, because when you play a zone, you're not boxing out man to man. And sometimes it's hard to box out, find your person that you got to box out, and it can lead to offensive rebounds if you play zone.
Yeah, yes it can. Leave people open.
So Warrensville down by 1. We'll try to take the lead here. And we get a whistle and an offensive foul on the inbound. So the Titans will get it back up by 1. If you're wondering, Lorain has 4 timeouts remaining, and Warrensville Heights with 3. I'm a little surprised that the Tigers have kind of let this one just go and haven't really called any timeouts during the run. It was early in the first quarter they took their timeouts. We have a kick ball. It'll be out of bounds to Lorain. Following this one, Shavar and I will have the varsity match between Lorain and Warrensville Heights. That'll come up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this JV game.
Yeah, am I excited for that varsity game?
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Lorain looking for their first win of the year, both JV and varsity. They're 0-1, both teams losing to Sandusky to open up the campaign. And with the basketball is McGee. She'll get it to Washington. Washington put it up, glass rim, no. Knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Warrensville Heights. (30-29). Lorain up by 1. Let's see what the Titans are going to do here defensively. Looks like they're playing a 2-3 zone, Shavar. And we get a whistle and a foul on the Titans on the entry pass. So both teams going to a 2-3 zone, and sometimes you do that to kind of dare a team to shoot from the outside. Titans with a substitution. And coming back into the basketball game is Raven Christian. McGee leads them with 10. Washington has 7. That's 17 of the Lorain 30 points between those 2 young ladies. Entry pass, and we're going to get a whistle on a foul. And that will go on the Titans, as it was Washington running into the Warrensville Heights player. And that will be 2 team fouls apiece. Again, you get to 5 1/4 and you shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. Long 3 for the Tigers, high off the backboard, but it leads to a long offensive rebound. Another 3, that one banked in and out. Offensive rebound. Right side 10-footer, no good, and hauling in the rebound is Washington. Her outlet for McGee, nobody back. McGee gonna lay it up, no, and no foul call. Romero with their offensive rebound. Pass inside, shot goes up, no good. Boy, Lorain missed a couple of point-blank shots, and then we're going to get a whistle. And we've got a young lady who's injured for Lorain, and that is Zynique McGee. Tell you what, she's in obvious pain. And Mike, why don't we take a timeout here? We'll take a timeout as we have a young lady hurt on the floor, and when we'll return when we get back to action. 4:08 to go in the ball game. Lorain leads 30-29. You're watching girls JV basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Wilfredo Gote Cotto, graduated from Lorain City Schools, class of 2022. First day I walked in the middle school door, Coach Sherwood, "You play football?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, you want to play?" I was like, "Yeah." Obviously, sports come with high school, but the books come first. That's what anybody gonna look at. Physical strength and mental strength are two different things. Get what you have to get done. Just, confidently you're gonna graduate. Lorain City Schools, I just really say thank you.
Good signs. Zynique McGee is coming off the floor as she is being looked at by Lorain trainer Tracy Menges. But it was good to see she was able to walk off the floor, but she's obviously on the bench as the Lorain varsity girls come out as they're getting set to warm up. They're going to watch the last 4 minutes of this JV game as their team leads 30-29. Battle inside, Tigers with the rebound. It's out of bounds to Lorain. So the Titans have outscored Warrensville Heights in a low-scoring fourth quarter, 3-2 to lead 30-29. And they have outscored Warrensville Heights 20-4 in the second half. Hood from the foul line, wide open, and she made it. Lanaya Moon. Moon with 7, 5 in this quarter, and it's 32-29. So Moon with the jumper, made it. Hood fighting for the basketball, came out of there with it, and then she fell down and traveled. So Hood with a good job defensively, Shabar, but she couldn't keep her footing.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard when you're trapped like that.
And we get a whistle and a timeout on the floor, so that'll give us time to tell you about one of our good sponsors. And we would like to tell you about, if you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, look no further than Joyce Buick GMC. They offer a diverse selection of Buick and GMC sedans, trucks, and SUVs that can fit any lifestyle or budget. Joyce Buick GMC and Northeast Ohio Buick GMC dealers are proud sponsors of the Lorain High School Titans. Well, you're a freshman, so you're not driving yet, but what, next year?
Yep, should be, yep. Can't wait. Next year I'll be 15, so I'll get my temps and then driver's license after that.
There you go. So the Titans, you see them on the bench as Coach Pardon and the rest of the coaching staff are talking with the young ladies as they lead 32-29 here in the fourth quarter. Titans have 2 timeouts remaining. Warrensville Heights has 4. And we have 3:29 to go in this basketball game. Titans by 3. This is their biggest lead of the night. They had a battle back from a 12-0 run from Warrensville Heights after Lorain took a 2-0 lead, and on the inbound, it's going to be stolen by Washington. Washington, ahead of everybody, laid it up, no good. Warrensville Heights came out of there with it, but they traveled, and they'll give it back to Lorain. Titans with the basketball, up by 3, 3:19 to good. Jamie Hood, sophomore guard to inbound, the only sophomore on this JV roster. Hood will inbound it, the 3 ball by Romero, that's going to be short. Rebound for the Tigers. 3:10 to go in the game. Titans by 3. Top of the key 3 to tie it. Off the backboard, no good. And a good job getting the rebound by Moon. Moon with a long outlet, but it went too far and through the hands of Washington, and that'll be a turnover. It'd be nice if the Titans could get one here, Shavar, and make this a 2-possession game. You always worry when it's just one shot that can tie it.
Yeah,
albeit it would be a 3.
Yeah, especially when it's 2-point.
Yeah, there's a 3 ball that goes up. It's an air ball, no good. So Lorain again with a chance to lengthen this lead. They lead by 3. Again, we want to thank Mike Picciotti for his hard work, and Shavar Patrick, a student here at Lorain and someone that's with Club TV 20, an aspiring podcaster. So I understand you're going to get me on a podcast next week at some point. All right.
I can't wait.
It'll be fun. There's the jumper. It goes up, and that's off the rim. Missing that is Moon, and Warrensville Heights will come the other way with it. Down by 3. Going to dribble in, and we get a whistle and a foul, and we're going to get a couple of free throws. So for one of the few times in quite a while, Warrensville Heights that time actually attacked the basket, and they draw the foul on Lanaya Moon. And we're going to get a couple of free throws here as we're down to 2:15 to go in the ball game. Banks it in. 32-30, Titans with a 2-point lead. Second one. Off the rim, no good. Out of bounds. And I believe it's going to stay with Warrensville Heights. Sub. And this is a good sign right here. Earlier this quarter, Zynique McGee was hurt, and now she's coming back into the game. So obviously she's okay. Great sign. McGee gets the steal. Here she comes right off the injury, back into the game with the steal. Plays that one up, no, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. And it's just nice to see Zynique McGee get up after that one, Shamar.
Yes.
Now, she's one of your classmates, right? Freshman?
Yep.
You know any of these girls on the team, the 6 freshmen?
Yeah, some of them I have class with, and some of them I knew from last year or middle school.
Yep. First free throw, no good. 32-30, Lorain with a 2-point lead, 2:05 to go. There you get a look at McGee. McGee leads them with 10 points. 8 of the 10 came in the second half. McGee again missed both of them. Free throws late in games, always critical. And we are going to have a jump ball, I believe. And the possession arrow will go to Warrensville Heights. Exactly 2 minutes to play. Titans by 2. Going to come right down to the wire, Shavar.
1 minute left on the clock, too, with just a 2-pointer.
Yep.
For Warrensville.
Yes, sir. Tigers with the basketball. Zone defense for Lorain. Open 3, they take it well short. And the rebound comes to Lorain's Lanaya Moon. Moon with a pass, an outlet for McGee that went too far and out of bounds. That gives it right back to Warrensville Heights. Boy, both teams really struggling to get points here in the fourth. 5-3 advantage for Lorain in the fourth quarter. Tigers walking into the forecourt, still trailing by 2. 90 seconds to play. Left elbow, they turn it over. Good defense. Moon comes out of there with it. Ahead of the pack, lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound, McGee gets up and in. McGee with 12. And the Titans have their biggest lead of the night at 4. And when you say biggest lead of the night at 4, that tells you how close this game's been.
Yeah, for a minute, Lorain had me worried. First half.
And again, we have another turnover this time, a jump ball, but the alternating possession will go to Lorain as one of the Warrensville Tigers was shaken up. Nice sportsmanship there for Lorain's Sinai Romero and Lanaya Moon, making sure she was all right, helping that young lady up. Romero with the basketball. Lorain leads by 4 with under a minute to play. Each team with just 3 fouls, so Warrensville's going to have to foul twice to get it back. If they sit back in a zone, Lorain can just dribble it out. Now they jump out. Washington dribbling in, takes the shot, but that was a quick shot where you didn't need it. That's where you just wanted to dribble out some of the clock. Warrensville Heights basketball, under 40 seconds to play. They trail by 4. Dribbling it back out. Top of the key, a 3 ball is going to be blocked. Another attempt around rim and out, no good. Rebound Lorain. And with the basketball is Romero. 20 seconds to play. Romero gets it across midcourt, gets it to Washington. Will Warrensville Heights foul? Romero at midcourt. Romero is finally fouled, but we're down to 9 seconds to go. It's going to be too little, too late. Washington's shaken up. She's all right. She gets up. Coming back into the game is going to be Joy Williams. No, you're right after the game. We'll have a quick recap of this one. And then we'll take a break and we'll be back with the varsity game. But I'll have a quick recap. Shavar will give his final thoughts on this JV game coming up. They inbound it to Romero, and Warrensville Heights going to let him dribble it out. So the Titans come from way behind, and they come back and win it by a score of 34-30. And the JV Titans improve their record to 1-1. Scoring by quarters, Warrensville Heights led after 1, 17-4. They led at half, 25-10, but a heck of a second half for Lorain. They tied it at 27 after 3, and they win it 34-30. For the Titans, Romero had 2 points. Washington was 7. McGee led them with a dozen. Moon was 7, and Joy Williams was 6. It all adds up to a 34-30 win for Lorain. And Shavar Patrick, your thoughts on this one?
Very good game to watch. Interesting on how Lorain came back and how they scored. Their defense was good the whole way through.
I think that's the key point you made, Shavar, is defense. They held Warrensville Heights to 5 points in the second half. They outscored them 24-5. But it was that defense, if you think about it, they gave up 17 points in the first quarter. The next 3 quarters, they didn't even give up that many points combined.
Right.
They gave up 13 points after the first quarter. That's why they came back and won. Again, a lot of people to thank. Want to thank my broadcast partner, Shavar Patrick. Want to thank Mike Paciotti doing all the hard work with the camera work. And we want to thank you for watching. Your final score today was junior varsity girls basketball. Lorain wins it 34-30 over Warrensville Heights. We'll be back with the varsity game in about 20 minutes. You've been watching girls JV basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
And we're back with yet another member of the Lorain Lady Titans. This is
Jasmine Church.
And Jasmine, what year are you?
25.
Okay, senior, and number 4.
4.
Okay. So, what's the funniest thing you've seen on the basketball court?
Between my teammate airballing a free throw, and we were in our game at Firelands, and we needed I think we needed a 3, and she shot it, and it was it hit the side of the backboard, and I think we were all dying.
Oh, yeah. When it comes down to one shot, it does get a little bit testy. So, when you're not playing basketball, what do you like to do?
Chill with my family and watch Netflix.
Okay. So I want you to pretend you're talking to a group of 8th graders. You've been here for 4 years. So what's a class that you'd recommend that they take because it was so good for you?
Mr. Pagan's government class, honors.
He's a pretty good teacher.
Yes.
Yes, he is. So now we're going to celebrate your birthday. What are we having? Where are we going?
Get some seafood. I love me a seafood boil.
Okay. Anyone in particular?
No, just seafood. I love seafood.
Okay, I do too. So what's the best thing about Lorain High for you?
The people too. Everybody has their own personality and everybody's just different.
Okay. Okay. So tell me how your friends would describe you.
Maybe funny, smart, and wise.
Okay. So you're going to graduate here next year.
Yes.
What's next? What do you want to do?
I want to become a veterinarian.
Oh.
Yes.
Very good. So you got any colleges you've applied to or thinking about?
Yes, Texas A&M, Miami State, and Florida State.
Okay. So you want to travel?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, best of luck in that, and best of luck on the court this year. We look forward to seeing you out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Back here again with Julian Daniels. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Julian.
Honestly, wait a minute.
What grade are you in?
Oh, I'm in 12th grade. I'm a senior this year. It's my last year. And,
What are we looking forward to seeing from you on the court?
A lot of dunks.
I was going to say, I think I seem to remember you jumping pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
dunks, a lot of threes, all of it.
Okay. So, you've played basketball your whole life. Tell me the funniest thing you've ever seen on the court.
Funniest thing I've seen on the court? Actually, my teammate out there right now is TJ. Funniest thing I've ever seen was him get dunked on mid-game. It's
here?
No, it wasn't here.
Okay.
It was during AAU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude grabbed a rebound, came down full court, just
buried him, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Kilt, I think is the word.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you like to do when you're not playing ball?
I like to play the game, like 2K, Call of Duty.
Okay.
And I like to hang out with my family, my girlfriend.
Cool. So I want you to pretend you're talking to 8th graders for a minute.
Yeah.
You've had years here at Lorain High. What's one class that you tell them they should take that you really enjoyed?
HVAC, Sturgill, Ronald Sturgill.
Because?
Yeah. Oh, because he's just a good teacher. He's just a good dude all around.
Okay.
He's always made it fun for me in that classroom.
So is that something you're interested in doing in the future?
Yeah.
Super. So it's your birthday now, let's pretend, and you get to pick the meal. What are we eating and where?
That's a tough question. For people who know me, they know I love Chick-fil-A, but I'll probably go Dave's Hot Chicken just because of the way I feel right now.
Okay. So for you, what's the best thing about being at Lorain High?
Best thing, just getting to stay home, just be around my family and stuff.
Okay. Well, how are your friends and family going to describe you?
Funny, goofy, very charismatic. Yeah, that's really about it.
Okay, so what about your future? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to play in the NBA. That's been my goal my whole life.
Okay. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to make that happen?
Oh, this year.
Okay. Well, best of luck, Julian, and look forward to. And we're back with another one of the Lorain Lady Titans varsity. This is
Denasia Dower.
And you are number
52.
And what grade are you in?
11th.
Okay, Denasia.
Yep.
Okay, so I've asked a lot of other people about the funniest thing they see. I'm going to change it up. Who's your funniest teammate and why?
Me.
You're the funniest?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're not playing basketball, what do you like to do?
Chill with my siblings.
You got how many you got?
I got 5 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of them wouldn't be named.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother. Yeah.
So when you're not we're going to pretend we're talking to 8th graders now. You've been here. You've taken some classes. What's one that you want them to take because it was so good for you?
Gym.
With?
All of them cool.
Okay, very good.
Shout out to the gym teachers.
Very good. So now it's your birthday. We're gonna have dinner celebrate your birthday. What are you gonna have? Are we gonna go out? Or are we gonna go to somebody's house? Or?
A good a home cooked soul food meal.
Okay.
Yeah. It gotta be good though. If it's nasty, don't even bring it to me.
Okay, Mom do that?
No, my mom could cook and my dad could cook.
Okay.
Not my whole family. Let me stop lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the best thing about being at Lorain High for you?
The environment. It's chill.
Okay. Now, how would your friends describe you?
Funny, chill, and no. Funny, chill, and lit.
Okay.
Yep.
So now, after you graduate, what do you want to do? Where are you going to be when you grow up?
I can't even tell you that right now, but I know I'm going to be successful.
No, that's important.
Yeah.
So your 2 things that you want to be are successful and happy.
Yep, that's all.
And if you can do that, then everything else is good. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and thank you very much for being here, and best of luck on the court this season.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. So back here again with another one of the Titans from 24-25. Please introduce yourself.
Mordecai Connor. I'm a senior. I play point guard and shooting guard.
Okay. So Mordecai, you've played for basketball your whole life.
Basically. Yeah.
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen on the court?
I really seen a kid get dunked on real bad, like bodied super bad.
Really?
Yeah, whole crowd went crazy. Probably the funniest
thing. Was it an AAU thing?
Yeah, I couldn't breathe after, kept laughing about it.
So When you're not playing ball, what's your favorite activity? What do you like to do?
I really like to be on the game, just go do cardio and stuff that'll keep me in shape.
Okay, cool. So I want you to pretend that you're talking to 8th graders. What's one class at Lorain High that you're going to tell them they should take because you really enjoyed it?
I really enjoy any like elective class. So like, let's say about like ceramics and art and stuff, it'll really take you a long way, especially when you trying to do stuff in college or in regular school.
Super. So now we're going to pretend it's your birthday. What are we eating? You get to pick the food. What are we eating and where at?
We definitely eating at Chipotle. I'm on a 41-day streak right now.
Oh, geez. A 41-day streak. You get the frequent flyer card or anything for that?
I feel like I should be this close to getting sponsored by them.
Yeah. NIL opportunity. So what's the best thing about being at Lorain High?
It's just the intensity, especially since we out here playing again. It's gonna be the crowd for me. Like whenever I look in the crowd after we scored, after we get a dunk, after we get a 3, we see all them interacting with us. So they're kind of like family.
So tell me how your friends describe you.
Probably funniest person. I'm always the one with the jokes, but I just make everything better, I feel like.
Okay, so you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to do when you grow up? Where are you headed next year?
So I just completed my FAFSA stuff. So I'm thinking about using it for Ohio State University, Cleveland State, just some of the big schools. Just want to get farther in education.
What do you want to study?
I want to do business and accounting.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you out on the court.
Yes, sir.
Yo me llamo Betsane Espada y me gradué en el 2022 de Lorain High School. Cuando llegué aquí en el 2010, pues se me hizo un poco difícil porque yo no sabía inglés. Estoy estudiando leyes y yo quiero ser una abogada de inmigración. Entonces lo que estoy haciendo es integrándome con la comunidad para aprender acerca de su cultura y ver cómo puedo usar ese conocimiento en un futuro para mi carrera.
Wilfredo Gote Goto, I graduated from Lorain City Schools, class of 2022. First day I walked in the middle school door, Coach Sherwood, you play football? I was like, yeah. He's like, you want to play? I was like, yeah. Obviously sports come with high school, but the books come first. That's what anybody gonna look at. Physical strength and mental strength are two different things. Get what you have to get done. Just, you know confidently you're gonna graduate. Lorain City Schools, I just really say thank you.
And thanks you for your support of high school student athletes. The officials assigned to this game have met the requirements set by the OHSAA and have been approved by both schools to provide their important role in tonight's contest. The officials for this game are Joby File, Gary France, and Tony Jordan. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Lorain High, and fans are asked to respect the effort each of them that each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course your team and your opponent. And remember to respect the game. Now let's meet the players in tonight's game. First, the visiting Warrensville Heights Lady Tigers, led by head coach Ortney Bryant, assisted by Brian Arth, Ashanti Abshaw, Anthony Moses, and William Stovall. Starting at guard, sophomore, number 15, Tanaya Gaines. Starting at guard, a senior, number 12, Demariana Branch. Starting at guard, a senior, number 11, Tamara Thomas. Starting at guard, a freshman, number 5, Skylar Ballard. And rounding out the starting 5 for the visiting Warrensville Heights Lady Tigers, starting at guard, a senior, number 2, Kinnaid Bates. And now let's meet the starters for your Lorain High Lady Titans. Led by head coach Brian Lynch, assisted by Nate Bohannon, Marla Davis, and Nathan Pardon. She is a 5'5" sophomore guard from Southview Middle School, number 5, Tegan Villegas. She is a 5'6" sophomore guard from Longfellow Middle School, number 12, Ava Miller. She is a 5'7" sophomore forward from Southview Middle School, number 11, Demaya Clayton. She is a 5'5" guard. Making her way from Horizon Science Academy, junior, number 10, Janisha Washington. And rounding out your starting 5, she is a 5'3" point guard, senior from Darling Middle School, number 1, Amina Mustafa. Time for the main event, y'all.
And good evening and welcome to girls varsity basketball. It's the Lorain Titans and Warrensville Heights. Lorain in the all-white, Warrensville Heights in the gold. Rob Polinsky along with Shavar Patrick. And we are underway. The undefeated Warrensville Heights Lady Tigers at 2-0. Taking on Lorain at 0-1, and immediately they get it inside to Tanaya Gaines. She puts it up and scores 2-0. Warrensville Heights is coached by Ortney Brown, and in his second year as the head coach of Lorain is Brian Lynch. Now we get a foul on the Warrensville Heights young ladies as Kennedy Bates gets called for the foul, and we'll get you the starting 5 just as soon as we can. Our 3 officials tonight, Gary France, Joby File, and Tony Jordan. They are in charge of the festivities tonight. Lorain inbound, and it's Ava Miller. Miller's pass is going to be intercepted. Coming the other way, laying it up and in off the interception is Gaines, and it's already 4-0 Warrensville. No, this Warrensville Heights team, Skylar, Shavar is very, very good. Shavar Patrick with us, and again, they dribble it out of bounds. It will go to Warrensville Heights, but I understand this Warrensville Heights team, talking with their coaches just in between games, they've had deep runs in the tournament the last several years, and this is a good team as well.
Yeah, I think if they stay with confidence and hustle, I think they might come out with a win tonight.
All right. And dribbling in and laying it up, missing that layup is going to be Skylar Ballard, the outstanding freshman. Told the two best players on his team, freshman guard Skylar Ballard and Ari Branch. Let's get to the starting lineups. First for the Lorain Titans, Amina Mustafa, 5'3" senior point guard. It is Tegan Villegas, a sophomore wing. Janasia Washington, 5'5" junior wing. Demaya Clayton, a 5'7" sophomore forward. And Ava Miller, a guard at 5'6". She's a sophomore. That's your starting five for Lorain. Get to the Warrensville one as soon as we can. Dribbling in on the left side, putting the shot up, missing that from point-blank range is Ari Branch. The return is up and in, and that's gains. She already has 6. Starting five, Kennedy Bates, Skylar Ballard, Tamara Thomas, Ari Branch, and Tanaya Gaines for Warrensville Heights. Tony Jordan, the official with the basketball, is Lorain to inbound. Warrensville will pressure you, and if you can't break their press, you're going to have a long, long night. With the basketball coming into the forecourt is Miller. Miller with a bounce pass that gets knocked away, loose on the floor, and coming out of there with it is going to go out of bounds to Lorain.
Warrensville hustle is real good.
Oh yeah, they're quick. Now coming off the bench is a senior guard, 5'6", Catherine McCormick. McCormick will check in for the Tigers. Her team already out in front 6-0. And on the inbound, Titans will get it to Villegas. Villegas with their first shot of the night. That's short. And the rebound comes to the Tigers quickly. They're running and laying it up. No, but being fouled was Skylar Ballard. And they will like to run, and they can beat you in transition. You've got to get back on defense, Shavar, if the Titans are going to have a chance.
Yeah, like I said before, if they hustle confidence.
So Ballard at the line for 2. Skylar Ballard, just a freshman. Now Tony Jordan is going to come over to the talk with one of our other officials here, and that is Gary Francis, who he's having a conversation with. And now I think he's going to the scorer's table with 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Tony, longtime area official, basketball, football. Tony's pretty much done it all. You see him with his back to us. There he turns around. And it will be a couple of free throws now for Ballard. Free throw, no good. There you get a look at the freshman, Skylar Ballard. According to assistant coach Brian Arth, she's one of the best players on this team. Ballard makes 1 out of 2. Speaking of Brian Arth, if that name is familiar to you girls basketball fans, he was previously the head coach at Cleveland Central Catholic, took teams down the state, and then after that, he was a head coach at Elyria High for a while. Villegas with the basketball, put it up from the baseline, no good. Rebound, battle for her, and it will be run down by Ballard in the backcourt, but then she got knocked off the ball, and it comes out to Ava Miller. Miller picks up the dribble. Miller with a pass that McCormick tried to steal, couldn't get to, and it's Mustafa with it. She lost control, stolen away. Long outlet for McCormick. McCormick will lay it up, miss it, and rebound. Warrensville Heights gets it to Ballard, wraparound pass to McCormick, and she double dribbled according to official Joby File. So Brian Arth, again, has been around, and got a chance to talk with him as he's the assistant to Ortney Bryant, and asked him how long he's been here. 4 years as assistant, and he told me that you see a good look at there. There's Ortney Bryant with the stocking hat. That's Brian Arth right there in the huddle with the glasses as he's talking with the team. But Coach Bryant said that, or Coach Arth told me that Ortney Bryant was his JV coach at Cleveland Central Catholic when Bryant was the head coach. So now that Ortney's the head coach at Warrensville Heights, he's brought Brian Arth over to help out. There you get a look at Ortney Bryant. 30-second timeout. Shavar, the Titans got to get it going here, down 7-0. But don't forget, JV team had a slow start.
Yes.
They came all the way back.
They sure did.
But this Warrensville Heights varsity team,
I heard, was elite.
Legit.
Yeah.
And I think they're showing it here so far. They usually, it gets knocked out of bounds, it'll be Lorain ball. Normally, Shavar, the Warrensville Lady Tigers, they are the cream of the crop in the Lake Erie League. Of course, this is the last year Lorain's in the Lake Erie League. They'll be leaving for the Greater Cleveland Conference next year. On the inbound, they get it to Villegas. Villegas with the basketball. She's on the baseline. She was bumped and fouled. That foul will go on Ari Branch. That's the third team foul already on Warrensville Heights. And coming in for the Tigers is going to be Bree Hill. Bree Hill, a 6'1" senior off the bench. And Lorain will sub for the first time. That's Rajaya Phillips.
Yeah, I remember her. She had a big plays last when I went to the scrimmage. Yeah, she was doing good.
Yeah, Vegas puts up the shot, no good. The return is up and in. And making that was Ava Miller. Didn't mean to interrupt you there. Go ahead and finish your point on Phillips.
I was saying that she's a good scorer. Back people down, and she can get a point or rebound.
There's a steal by Villegas. She lays it up and in, and Lorain with back-to-back baskets cuts it to 7-4. They need more of that. McCormick, an open 15-footer around the rim and out. Rebound comes down. Hill had it, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Again, Rob Polinsky, Shavar Patrick, and Mike Paciotti from Lorain High School. Lorain 0-1, Warrensville Heights 2-0 early in the season. Steele laying it up, but the shot was blocked out of bounds by Hill. Ava Miller tried to go over Bree Hill, and Bree said, 6'1", you can do that, Shavar. And they're going to inbound it with the basketball. Top of the key is Mustafa. Amina Mustafa. Nice pass inside to Phillips, but she missed it.
Very nice pass.
Yeah, it was. McCormick with the outlet. The layup goes up, no good, but an offensive rebound is put back up and in. And with that rebound all alone was Ari Branch. That's her first two. Other side, Villegas with it. Put it up. Yes, and a foul.
Amazing.
Villegas with 4. She'll look for 5 at the line.
Good way to take contact, too.
Yes, and finish that shot. And that foul is going to go on Bree Hill. Checking in is going to be Simone Witt, and a big day for Simone Witt. She signed earlier to track and field. She is going to go to Marshall University. So congratulations to Simone. 3-point play is up and in by Miller. But again, congratulations, Simone Witt. She's on the track and field team here at Lorain, and she will be going to Marshall University in West Virginia on a track and field scholarship. (9-7). And there's going to be a steal. Phillips with a steal coming to the other end, and she lost control of it. It got stolen right back. Pass ahead to McCormick. McCormick put it up. No good. Offensive rebound, Warrensville Heights. Back outside, open. 3 ball is up, and making that is Adriana Moses. Moses off the bench for 3. And it's 12-7. Phillips missed the shot. And we're just on a foul, or I'm sorry, just out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. So a nice run there for the Titans, but Warrensville Heights with a 3. You got to find them on transition, Shavar. They are really good at finding the open spot, getting a shot.
And it's amazing to me that all Warrensville teams, since I played in middle school, have always started with a full court press.
They like to do that. Moses, another big 3. She's made back-to-back 3s, and that takes a 2-point advantage out to 8. how quickly with those threes you can extend that lead. And at the other end, it was knocked out of bounds as Jalea Kirksey comes into the game for Lorain. She had it knocked out of bounds. That's Kirksey with the basketball. She's a sophomore. Her pass to Witt and Simone Treble. Basketball will go back to Warrensville Heights. Coming the other way with it again is Moses. Puts up another one, missed that one, and Witt will get the rebound, but she outlet it right to McCormick. McCormick with the pass inside, shot goes up good, and immediately 17-7. Ahead, and having that shot blocked from behind was Warrensville Heights. Great job there.
Right back.
And with it is Witt. Witt spitting in the lane, and she was fouled. With exactly 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Foul will be assessed to Adriana Moses. It'll be her first. And Simone Witt will shoot 2. Witt, her team down 10. Line right. Witt looking for her first point of the night. Free throw is short. Subs for each team. Smilin Shields, a sophomore guard, in for Lorain, in for the first time. And it was my Angel Harrell coming in for Warrensville Heights, 6'1". That's an air ball short. It'll be out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. Tigers to inbound. That's McCormick. McCormick gets it into the forecourt to Moses. Moses isn't bashful. Missed that one. And on the rebound, we've got a jump ball. And the alternating possession will give it to Lorain. Jaya Phillips was the young lady for Lorain. Joby File will talk with her right now. On the inbound, they get the basketball to Smilin Shields. Shields then had it knocked away, and Moses came out of there with it.
Yeah, she's another one I seen at a scrimmage that was going real good.
Shields,
so,
yeah.
Hopefully she's the turning point for Lorain to get up.
They're down by 10 with 2:10 to go. Ball's thrown away. It'll be Lorain the inbound. And congratulations to Nate Parton and the JV team that came from behind and knock off Warrensville Heights 34-30. McCormick comes out of the ball game, and coming in is Janiqua Clay for the first time. Janiqua is a senior. Boy, Warrensville Heights, they go deep in the bench early on. And with it is Phillips. Her pass on the right side is knocked away and stolen by Moses. Moses into the forecourt, pass stolen by Shields. Shields with a 2-on-1, lays it up, missed it. Offensive rebound for the Titans. Shot goes back up. Missing that time was Ava Miller.
But good defense.
Yes, it was. And Warrensville Heights will get it ahead. They throw it away. Phillips with a steal. Phillips 3-on-2 and gets it over to Witt. Witt on the left side. She fell down, traveling. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. 17-7 Warrensville Heights. Into the forecourt comes Ari Branch. Branch gets it, a headshot, goes up, no, but we got a foul. Deasia Smith just checked in, will shoot a couple of free throws. And that push was on Phillips for Lorain. There you get a look at Smith. 5'7", senior guard will look for her first points of the night at the free throw line. Line left. Got it. Subs for both teams. Coming back in is Villegas for Lorain. In for the first time is going to be Denasia Dower, the junior right there. Where's 52? And it is going to be Mariah Paris Grant, a senior. Wears number 21. She enters for Warrensville Heights for the first time. Second toss is good. So Deasia Smith just made 2 free throws. 19-7 Tigers, and we get a foul, and that will be the 5th in the quarter. Put them in the bonus. Picking up that foul was Moses. So at the line is Ava Miller. 3 points on the night. In and out. Second one, no good. Warrensville Heights will get the rebound. And the Tigers come out of there with it. Pass on the left wing. They go back outside to Smith. She'll kick it out to Moses. Moses will let it fly and get it. Moses with 8.
Their scoring has been good.
Yeah, she's got a nice outside shot, Shavar.
But we also seen this with the JV game.
We did. There's going to be a steal. They get it ahead to Moses. She lays that up and in. But you didn't see that in the JV game. The steals on the press.
No, I think their defense was better than their JVs.
And for Warrensville Heights on the varsity team, Shavar, that defense leads to offense. And there's another steal. Here comes another example. They're going to get it ahead. Driving in, they get it ahead, and laying it in is Deasia Smith. She's got 4. And it's 25-7 with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. All Warrensville Heights. Into the forecourt, Smiling Shields. Her pass knocked away and stolen, and Deasia Smith comes out of there with it. She'll throw it ahead. It goes out of bounds to Lorain. Coach Brian Lynch goes to his bench, and he is going to bring back into this basketball game Amina Mustafa. And Mustafa will check in for Smiling Shields. There's a good look at Coach Lynch. 9 seconds, first quarter. Got to hurry up. I'm not sure if she's aware of the time on the clock. 4 seconds, 3. They get it ahead to Ava Miller. Miller isn't going to get a shot off. And we have played 1 quarter, and Warrensville Heights off to a good start. This 2-0 basketball team, I think we can see why. After 1 quarter, it's Warrensville Heights 25, your Lorain Titans 7. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Yo me llamo Betsane Espada y me gradué en el 2022 de Lorain High School. Cuando llegué aquí en el 2010, pues se me hizo un poco difícil porque yo no sabía inglés. Estoy estudiando leyes y yo quiero ser una abogada de inmigración. Entonces lo que estoy haciendo es integrándome con la comunidad para aprender acerca de su cultura y ver cómo puedo usar ese conocimiento en un futuro para mi carrera.
Hi guys, my name is Faisar Olatoye. I graduated from Lorain High School. I'm currently at Howard University in Washington, D.C., studying international business. What do I want to do with myself that is inclusive to helping others? I knew that I wanted to give back to my community. So then I chose international business because I know that I want to get into helping people on a global scale.
Start of the second quarter, the Lorain Titans trailing 25-7. Rob Polinsky along with Shavar Patrick. And Shavar, some of your thoughts on that first quarter that we saw?
Warrensville played hard.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they played. Their scoring was amazing.
And that transition defense that leads to offense. And right there on the inbounds, they are going to get it to Ari Branch. She makes the basket. She's got 6 already.
And it's 27-7. Warrensville with their biggest lead of the night at 20 points. With the basketball is Kirksey. Kirksey in the corner, let it fly, and it'll bounce off the top of the backboard, go out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. Kirksey, Mustafa, also on the floor is Dower, Villegas, and the fifth young lady for Lorain as the shot goes up and in. Making that was Branch. She's got 8. Fifth young lady for Lorain is Kirksey.
I'm really
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that they're able to, play good defense and coming on. I think we keep letting them beat us. I think that's the problem. They're faster than us.
Skylar Ballard gets called for the foul. Her first, team's first. And it'll be Lorain basketball. Mustafa with her team down 22. Just underway in the second quarter. Pass ahead to Ava Miller. Miller being harassed out there. Got it to Villegas. She's going to be fouled from behind. So the one thing that Warrensville Heights does is they foul you. I mean, they were in the bonus in the first quarter. They've already got 2 fouls in the first minute here. But we saw in the first quarter, Shavar, that they've got a pretty deep bench.
Yeah.
So it probably doesn't matter if they foul. They got a lot of young ladies they go to. There's going to be a pass. Shot goes up by Miller. In and out. Dower fighting for the rebound. Got it. Her shot blocked. Gets it back again. Kicks it out to Villegas for 3. Rimno. And Warrensville Heights will clear the rebound. Nobody back and getting a layup. And making that is going to be Tamara Thomas. Her first points of the night. Lorain's got to get somebody back. 31-7. Pass for Dower that got knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball.
Yeah, I think she might have traveled there. I'm not sure.
I'd say. Yeah, even in the NBA, that's a travel. Ballard, Thomas, Miller. Also on the floor is going to be Gaines. And the fifth young lady for Warrensville Heights to begin this second quarter is Bree Hill. 31-7 Tigers, 90 seconds in. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Lorain to inbound. The Titans come in at 0-1. Warrensville Heights showing you here early why they're 2-0. And I asked Coach Arth before the game, again, the longtime area head coach, that's now a JV coach, asked Coach Arth, how good is this team? And he said, we got a chance to be really good. So when he said that, I thought to myself, this could be a long night for our Titans.
Yes.
It's going to get knocked out of bounds to Lorain. Of course, the head coach is Ortney Bryant. There you get a look at Coach Arth at the end of the bench. There's Coach Bryant standing up. And it's a role reversal. Ortney Bryant was the JV coach for Brian Arth at Cleveland Central Catholic. Now Ortney Bryant is the head coach, and Brian Arth is his assistant at Warrensville Heights. Villegas put the shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. With it is Demaya Clayton. Back outside now to Villegas, and it's out of bounds to Warrensville Heights.
Yeah, they're good at reading our defense, definitely. I mean, our offense.
With the basketball, they're going to try to pass it, but there's a good steal by Villegas. Villegas got the steal. She'll get it ahead to Kirksey. Kirksey into the forecourt, gets it in the corner. The ball goes up, that's in and out.
I wish I could blame you on the rim.
And the other side laying it up and in is going to be Gaines. She has 8. Gaines has 8. Branch with 8. Moses with 10. And it's 33-7 as Warrensville Heights gets a steal, and they're getting ready to run Lorain out of this gym. Shot goes up, no good, and coming out of there with the basketball, they're going to pass it ahead to Bree Hill. Hill inside, missed it, fought for the rebound, got it, but she's fouled, and Bree Hill will go to the line for 2. Foul on Lorain will be assessed to Janasia Washington, her second. Team's first of the second quarter. Bree Hill at the line for 2. That one off the rim, no good. Reinforcements for Lorain coming in is Witt and Phillips. They played in the first quarter, did not score. Second one, no good, and get a whistle, and I think we had a lane violation as one of the Titans was late trying to run in and kind of interfered with that, and then they're going to have another free throw here for Bree Hill. And she got that one. That's her first point. She will come out, and replacing her is my Angel Harrell. She played in the first quarter, did not score. 34-7. Warrensville Heights with the lead. Into the forecourt comes Mustafa. Mustafa gets it to Villegas. Villegas dribbling around. Got it ahead, and the shot goes up in the corner. 10-footer, no good. Missing that was Phillips. Villegas has it. Villegas baseline, 6-footer short.
Yeah, I see. Warrensville's reading us. She's only going right, so they read that fast.
Yep. And at the other end, the shot goes up, no good, but then the return by Harrell is good. Her first points, and it's 36-7. Warrensville Heights still with 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Another steal. Lorain has more turnovers than points so far, but that's what Warrensville Heights does to you. Villegas gets called for the foul, as at the other end she fouls Thomas, and we get a whistle and I believe a timeout. It will be. We're going to have a timeout on the floor, and that gives us a chance to tell you a couple things. We want to remind everybody that the Titan Classic is this weekend, and it's going to be on TV 20 for the Lorain. Join us for this weekend for the Lorain Titan Classic Wrestling Tournament. There you see it on your screen. It's happening Friday and Saturday night right here at Lorain. 16 teams are competing, including Lorain, Elyria, and Barberton. This is a must-see event for wrestling fans. Matches begin at 5 p.m. Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday. Finals will be 30 minutes after the last round. It's a pool tournament format, so the best of the best will advance to thrilling championship brackets. That's the Titan Classic. That's this weekend on WLCS TV 20. Also, we want to remind you our next basketball game broadcast on TV 20 will be Tuesday, December 10th, when the boys take on Amherst. TV 20's coverage begins at 4:30 with a freshman and is followed by the JV and the varsity. Catch all the action as the Titans defend their home court Tuesday against neighboring Amherst Steel. Warrensville Heights back out onto the floor, and now the Titans set to join them. Joby File, one of our 3 officials, along with Tony Jordan and Gary France, but Joby File is the official that is going to give the basketball, and now he and Tony Jordan having a conversation about whose ball is it, and it will be Warrensville Heights basketball. And inbounding will be Thomas. Thomas looking. Thomas got it in. Nice extra pass inside to Harrell. Well, that was a nice job, Shavar. An unselfish play by Warrensville Heights. They gave up a good shot to get a better shot.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes, the sacrifice is worth.
Villegas.
Good pass.
Yes, got it inside, but nowhere to go. And pass will come back out. Shot goes up and in. And making that is Simone Witt, her first points of the night. Nice pass from Janasia Washington.
That was a big run they had on us, ain't it?
Yes, it was. And coming to the other end and taking that shot and making it is Ari Branch. She has 10. It is 40-9, Warrensville Heights. And the Tigers to inbound after the turnover. To get it into the forecourt where the basketball is Ari Branch. Her pass now. Shot goes up. Missing that was Thomas. And hauling in the rebound is Phillips for Lorain. Phillips in the backcourt will hand it off to Amina Mustafa. Mustafa, the point guard for Lorain. Her pass to Washington, back out to Villegas. Villegas with a bounce pass inside for Simone Witt. Couldn't control it, and coming out of there with it is McCormick for Warrensville. McCormick kind of was out of control. Her pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Coming into the basketball game, returning is going to be Kennedy Bates, senior. She started, has not scored. Where's number 2? On the inbound, Moses put it up, air ball long. Rebound Simone Witt for Lorain. Witt needs to find a guard, doesn't, turns it over. Coming out of there with it is Thomas. Nice wraparound pass, and laying it in is Kennedy Bates. Her first two, 42-9. Witt hands it off to Mustafa. 2:40 to play in a half. All Warrensville Heights up 42-9. Washington guarded by McCormick. Washington kicks it out, and Witt puts up a three. Might have been partially blocked. Bates saves it, and the shot goes up, and taking that is Phillips. So Phillips with her first two. And it is now 42-11 as Warrensville Heights has outscored Lorain 17-4 this quarter so far. McCormick from long range, no good. Outlet pass stolen. Shot goes up, nope, but a foul. Foul on Phillips, and we're gonna get a couple of free throws here for Ari Branch, who is one of two in double figures with 10, along with her teammate Moses. And for Phillips, that's her second. A little over 2 minutes until halftime. Free throw up and in. Making that is going to be Branch. She's got 11. All right, for Lorain, checking back into the game is Ava Miller. And back in, Mariah Paris Grant for Warrensville Heights. She has not scored in the game. Miller got the rebound on the missed free throw, gets knocked off the ball, and now we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball, and it's going to go to end. And one of the Titans, or one of the Tigers is shaken up. The shot goes up and in. We're going to get a timeout because one of the Tigers was hurt. Laying that in was Branch. She's got 13 to lead them, but it was Adriana Moses, who has 10 points, that was shaken up. She's going to come out. I don't know if she took a shot to the head or what, but she is going to go get a glass of water and take a rest on the bench. Minute 35 to go in the half. There comes a steal at half court, and a fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Ava Miller. Missing that was Thomas. 45-11 to Warrensville Heights. Dower had it, lost control, out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. The other thing, Shavar, with that press and how they just keep after you with their intensity defensively, they stay on you. I think they force you into playing quicker than you want to play.
Yeah, the turnovers has been a major problem in today's game for Varsity against Warrensville.
Yep, no doubt. Missing that was Paris Grant. Titans come out of there with it. Get it ahead to Ava Miller. Cross court Dower. She'll measure the three. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Witt, no good. And it will go out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. Coming back in for the Tigers, Deasia Smith. She scored 4 points in the first quarter off of their bench. Coach Ortney Bryant has gone to the bench early and often. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul at half court on one of the Lorain defenders. And that will be assessed to Smilin Shields, her first, team's fourth. 52 seconds to go in the quarter. In the inbound, they get it to Paris Grant. She'll hand it off. Three ball in the corner. Up, missing that was Branch. Rebound Dower. Her outlet pass is intercepted. And inside we get no whistle as Lorain gets the steal.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, it was. Dower came up and helped her up. You're exactly right. Witt tries to save it, and she does to Smilin Shields. 20 seconds to go in the half. Bounce pass for Witt. Witt inside the foul line, put it up, no good. And it's out of bounds to Warrensville Heights with 14 seconds to go in the half. Tigers lead 45-11, so it would appear that we're going to have a running clock for the second half unless Lorain could make a comeback here. in the backcourt. We're going to get a whistle, and it's going to go see if that's a foul or is it just out of bounds to Warrensville Heights. It'll be out of bounds to Warrensville Heights, as inbounding is going to be Smith. Smith looking, got it to McCormick. A 3-ball, in and out, no good. Rebound, Witt. Witt with the basketball, 4 seconds, 3 in the backcourt, and that's going to do it for the first half. 1 half of basketball in the books. It's all Warrensville Heights. The Tigers lead your Lorain Titans by a score of 45-11. We'll be back with the second half right after this timeout. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
And we're back with another one of the Lorain Lady Titans varsity. This is
Denasia Dower.
And you are number
52.
And what grade are you in?
11th.
Okay, Denasia.
Yep.
Okay, so I've asked a lot of other people about the funniest thing they see. I'm going to change it up. Who's your funniest teammate and why?
Me.
You're the funniest?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're not playing basketball, what do you like to do?
Chill with my siblings.
You got, how many you got?
I got 5 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay.
Yep.
One of them wouldn't be named.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother, yeah.
So when you're not, okay, we're going to pretend we're talking to 8th graders now. You've been here, you've taken some classes. What's one that you want them to take because it was so good for you?
Gym.
With?
All of them cool.
Okay, very good.
Shout out to the gym teachers.
Very good. So now it's your birthday. We're gonna have dinner for celebrate your birthday. What are you gonna have? Are we gonna go out? Or are we gonna go to somebody's house? Or
a good a home cooked soul food meal.
Okay.
Yeah. It gotta be good though. If it's nasty, don't even bring it to me.
Okay, Mom do that?
No, my mom could cook and my dad could cook.
Okay.
Not my whole family. Let me stop lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the best thing about being at Lorain High for you?
The environment. It's chill.
Okay. Now, how would your friends describe you?
Funny, chill, and no. Funny, chill, and lit.
Okay.
Yep.
So now, after you graduate, what do you want to do? Where are you going to be when you grow up?
I can't even tell you that right now, but I know I'm going to be successful.
No, that's important.
Yeah.
So your 2 things that you want to be are successful and happy.
Yep, that's all.
And if you can do that, then everything else is good. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and thank you very much for being here, and best of luck on the court this season.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. So back here again with another one of the Titans from 24-25. Please introduce yourself.
Mordecai Connor. I'm a senior. I play point guard and shooting guard.
Okay. So Mordecai, you've played for basketball your whole life.
Basically. Yeah.
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen on the court?
I really seen a kid get dunked on real bad, like bodied super bad.
Really?
Yeah, the whole crowd went crazy. Probably the funniest
thing. Was it an AAU thing?
Yeah, I couldn't breathe after I kept laughing about it.
So when you're not playing ball, what's your favorite activity? What do you like to do?
I really like to be on the game, just go do cardio and stuff that'll keep me in shape.
Okay, cool. So I want you to pretend that you're talking to 8th graders. What's one class at Lorain High that you're going to tell them they should take because you really enjoyed it?
I really enjoy any elective class. So let's say about ceramics and art and stuff, it'll really take you a long way, especially when you trying to do stuff in college or in regular school.
Super. So now we're going to pretend it's your birthday. What are we eating? You get to pick the food. What are we eating and where at?
We definitely eating at Chipotle. I'm on a 41-day streak right now.
Oh, geez. A 41-day streak. You get the frequent flyer card or anything for that?
I feel like I should be this close to getting sponsored by them.
Yeah. NIL opportunity. So what's the best thing about being at Lorain High?
It's just the intensity, especially since we out here playing again. It's going to be the crowd for me. Like, whenever I look in the crowd after we scored, after we get a dunk, after we get a 3, we see all them interacting with us. So they're kind of like family.
So tell me how your friends describe you.
Probably funniest person. I'm always the one with the jokes. but I just make everything better, I feel like.
Okay, so you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to do when you grow up? Where are you headed next year?
So I just completed my FAFSA stuff. So I'm thinking about using it for Ohio State University, Cleveland State, just some of the big schools. Just want to get farther in education.
What do you want to study?
I want to do business and accounting.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you out on the court.
Yes, sir.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
Back here again with another one of the Lorain High Titans, and this is
Zay Everson. I'm a small forward or a shooting guard, number 1.
Number 1 in your hearts or number 1 on the court?
Both.
Zay, I don't know if you know this, but I coached your dad.
For real?
Yeah, at Admiral King. So Zay, I want to talk to you a little bit. Tell me the funniest thing you've ever seen on the court.
Probably like somebody getting crossed or dunked on or something like that, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so when you're not playing basketball, what do you like to do?
Hang out with my friends, eat, stuff like that, listen to music.
Speaking of eating, okay, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
You get to pick the food. Where are we eating and what are we having?
My favorite food is seafood, so probably like a seafood restaurant, seafood boiled crab, lobster.
Okay,
yeah.
the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
You're like me, though. So I want you to pretend like you're talking to your 8th grade class. What's one class that you've had at Lorain High that you tell them you need to take this because it was really good?
Gym.
Gym?
It's good and it's easy. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the best thing about being at Lorain High?
The best thing for me, I would say probably just being here with all my friends. Like, you know, like people got family here, your friends. You just really know a lot of people here.
Okay. Okay, so tell me how your friends are going to describe Zay.
A nice person, cool, chill.
Good smile.
Thank you.
Just like your dad. I know where you got that. So, you're a senior.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do when you grow up? Where are you headed after this year?
Hopefully college to play basketball on a scholarship, but if not, then I'm going to go to a college still and study criminal law.
Oh, cool. Very good. Well, best of luck to you, Zay. We look forward to seeing you out on the court this season. And we're back with another member of the Lorain Lady Titans varsity basketball team. This is
Amina Mustafa.
And what year are you?
25.
So you're a junior?
I'm a senior, yeah.
Oh, okay, number 1. You look young. That's not a bad thing.
Thank you.
So you've been on the basketball team for quite a while and played ball a long time. What's the funniest thing you've seen on the court?
Me just trying to call out the plays to them and they can't really hear me because my voice is just too light.
Yeah, a little bit soft-spoken, huh?
Yeah.
So is he going to give you some signals so you can give him a...
Probably not. I'm still good.
Okay. So when you're not playing basketball, what do you like to do?
Sleep and eat, pretty much.
Well, that's going to get you... where you work?
I work at Gyro House.
Oh, okay. Okay, one of Lorain's all-time favorites, really. So now I want you to pretend that you're talking to some 8th graders, and you're a senior here, so you've been here a while. Mm-hmm. Tell them, what class are you going to recommend that they take because you had such a good experience?
Either health with Miss Sayers or with Miss Winnan for teen issues.
Okay, very good. Believe it or not, Miss Winnan was in high school when I was teaching. Yeah. So, it's your birthday. We're going to go out to eat. Where are we going? What are you going to get?
Like a restaurant?
Whatever you want.
They can make it for me?
Yep.
Actually, I want some hibachi, like where they make it in front of me.
Okay, where they make it in front of you and they throw the veggies at you and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for you and Lorain High, what's the best thing about Lorain High for you?
The people.
Okay.
Because everybody's just different in their own way here.
Well, we are the international city.
Mm-hmm.
So how would your friends describe you, besides quiet?
Fun, outspoken, and a leader. I don't know.
Okay, well, that's fine. So after you graduate, what do you want to do?
The same thing that I'm doing right now, and go into like marketing.
Okay. Planning on going to college?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. Taking any CCP classes here?
Yeah, I was before.
Okay, very good. So thank you very much. It's always a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you on the court this season.
Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Faisar Olatoye. I graduated from Lorain High School. I'm currently at Howard University in Washington, D.C., studying international business. What do I want to do with myself that is inclusive to helping others? I knew that I wanted to give back to my community. So then I chose international business because I know that I want to get into helping people on a global scale.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
Start of the second half. Rob Polinsky here with you along with Shavar Patrick as the Warrensville Heights Tigers at 2-0 leading Lorain at 0-1, 45-11. The Tigers led 25-7 after one, would outscore Lorain 20-4 in the second stanza to take the 45-11 lead here as we begin the second half. For Lorain, scoring wise, it was Villegas with 4, Miller with 3, Witt and Phillips each had 2. So we start the second half with Warrensville Heights with the basketball, and Lorain will start zone defensively. So for Warrensville Heights, they swing it around here, and on the left side is Skylar Ballard, shot partially blocked, and the Titans come out of there with it. They'll get it ahead to Ava Miller. Miller with the basketball. Miller, also Mustafa, Villegas, and then Witt and Phillips are in there.
Pass, too.
Yes, and they got it inside to Witt. She lays it in. She has 4. Cuts the lead to 45-13. A long 3 on the left wing. That's off the iron short, and running down the rebound is going to be Mustafa. Pass for Villegas. Villegas has the basketball. Bounce past David Miller. Right back to Villegas. Missed it. And then she'll get called for going over the back with a push. For Warrensville Heights to begin the second half, they are going to go with Skylar Ballard, Adriana Moses. Also on the floor is Tamara Thomas, Bree Hill, and the 5th young lady for Warrensville Heights is Ari Branch. So they've got a combination of starters and bench players from what they started the game with to begin this. Villegas with a steal. Villegas will get it ahead to Miller. Miller puts the shot up around the rim and it went in. Ava Miller with 5. She leads them in points now. And it cuts the lead to 30. Inside, shot goes up, and making that is going to be Branch. She leads everybody with 15. 47-15. Phillips, baseline right. Tough shot, missed it. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Lorain. Coach Bryant wants a timeout. And we've got a timeout with 6:21 to go in the third quarter as he's going to talk with Gary France. Joby File and Tony Jordan are the 3 officials. And while they talk it over, we've got a minute to tell you about one of our good sponsors, Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine. The Lorain athletic trainer Tracy Menges collaborates with Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine specialists to ensure your student athletes receive the best care for treating and preventing sports injuries. Visit clevelandclinic.org/sports medicine to learn more. We would also like to thank the Northeastern Ohio Buick GMC dealers and Joyce Buick GMC for supporting our school this year. Whether you're looking for a new GMC truck or used Buick SUV, Drop in at Joyce Buick GMC and check out their inventory for a wide range of new and pre-owned vehicles. Go Titans. So 47-15, Shavar Patrick. Titans looked a little bit better to start that third quarter.
Yes, they did. The hustle was a little better. The scoring was a little better. The passing was a little better. Maybe the coach talked to him, set him down, give him plays at halftime.
So they had a couple of changes in their lineup. They didn't start Witt and Phillips. They do start them in the second half. They went with more size. And they get it inside. Shot goes up, no good. Witt got the return, missed it. She was fouled. So Simone Witt will shoot 2.
This is her first time at the line?
Couldn't tell you. I do keep track of, again, if I had the normal score sheet, I could probably tell you. I just keep track of the points. She scored 2 baskets, so if she went to the line, she didn't make one. Now line left, first one up, no good. Simone Witt with 4 points. She made a basket in each in the second quarter and in the third quarter. Simone earlier today signing a track and field scholarship with Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia. Witt makes the free throw. She's got 5. And at the other end, they're going to kick it outside. There's a foul line jumper, and missing that is going to be Bree Hill. And we get a whistle and a tie-up, and it's going to go this time to Lorain. 6:05 to go in the third. They trail 47-16. Lorain trying to keep this from being a running clock. They trail by 31, I believe. Again, it's my first game of the year. I think if it gets to 35 or more in the second half, that's when the running clock situation starts. But it is my first high school game of the year, so I don't remember exactly. And Tigers with it. Coming out is Skylar Ballard. Ballard on the left wing to Moses. Moses with the basketball. She's going to go cross court to Ballard. Steps inside the three-point play and three-point line and makes the shot. So Skylar now with 3, and it's 49-16 Warrensville Heights. Pass is going to get intercepted. As that Warrensville Heights defense, Shavar, is just unrelenting. I mean, they just keep coming at you.
Yeah, for the whole entire game. It's like they don't lose steam at all.
Right, and they go inside and take in the shot, but missing it is Bree Hill. She'll go to the line for 2.
This is definitely a learning experience, I'll tell you that.
And they will play a second time. It will be at Warrensville Heights later this year. So again, these two Lake Erie League foes in the same league for the final time as Lorain is going to the Greater Cleveland Conference. Tony Jordan now talking things over with Ortney Bryant. Brian Arth chiming in a little bit. Line right. We're going to have Bree Hill at the line. First one, no good. Sub coming in, and it is going to be Denasia Dower back in. She played in the first half, did not score. 5'8" junior. Hill again, got it. Hill with 2, 50-16. At the other end, Miller lost control of it, and it's going to be stolen away by Bree Hill. Hill coming the other way. She's going to spin in the lane. Lost control of it. Good defense by Dower. And she got it to Kirksey. Yes, gets it ahead to Ava Miller, laid it in. Miller now with 7. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. On the left side with the basketball comes Warrensville Heights, and taking a good shot off the glass and making it is Branch. Boy, you can tell why she's a good player. She's got 17, senior guard forward. And the Titans throw it away on the inbound, and it will be Warrensville Heights basketball. Sub will be Jayla Kirksey back in for Lorain. Kirksey is going to replace Ava Miller. 4:37 to go in the third. Warrensville Heights up 52-18. And on the drive, they get it ahead. And it is going to be Branch, who's fouled off the nice pass from Skylar Ballard, and she'll be at the line for 2. Foul on Dower, her first. Team's thirds. They were in the act of shooting, so a couple of free throws there. You see the leading scorer in tonight's game, that is Branch. Ari Branch at the line for 2. Got it. She's got 18. 53-18, and now we do go to the running clock.
18 points?
With a 35-point lead. 35-point lead or more in the second half is a running clock. And I think now for Lorain to get this back under a running clock, I believe they've got to cut the lead to 30. Second free throw is also good. 54-18, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
The same thing with that full court press.
Yep. Mustafa for 3, and she hit it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Her first points of the game. 54-21, Warrensville Heights.
They're playing with a little hustle.
Coming back on the outside. There's a wraparound pass for Branch. She made another one. And you can't leave her wide open. She's got 21. And we're going to get it smacked away in the backcourt. Witt goes back to get it. Witt got it ahead. They get it across the midcourt line. On the left side, Kirksey, and she went out of bounds. Not sure why we stopped the clock. It should be a running clock. A 35-point lead. With the basketball is Skylar Ballard in the corner. Jumper goes up, no good. Offensive rebound, McCormick. She will launch a 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound, missing that shot. They battle for the rebound, and we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball. With 3:05 to go in the third. And it is going to be Warrensville Heights basketball on the alternating possession rule. Get our 3 officials, Gary France, who has the ball. Also Joby File and Tony Jordan. And they're trying to get them to tell them it's a running clock. Now they get the attention at the scorer's table.
This might be the biggest league I ever seen in a basketball, high school basketball game.
McCormick with a basketball in between the circles. McCormick with a pass to Branch. Branch inside, put it up, no, but she's fouled. A couple of free throws here for Branch, who already has 21. That one's no good. Her point total is the total amount of points for Lorain tonight. Tells you what kind of a night she's having. Demaya Clayton comes in. She started, but it's her first action of the second half. Clayton back in there. 5'7" sophomore forward for Lorain. And Branch with the free throw now is 22. She'll come out. Coming in now is Mariah Paris Grant. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Paris Grant in the backcourt. Throws it away. Coming out of there with it is Smilin Shields. And that pass is going to get intercepted.
But it was a good look, though.
Yes, it was. Tanaya Gaines gets it into the front court. They go inside. Nice extra pass. Missing that shot was by Angel Harrell. And now they get it ahead to Dower. Dower put it up, and it went in. Dower with her first 2 of the night. 57-23, a minute 10 to go in the third quarter. McCormick with the basketball, cross court with her pass. Now they go in the corner. Shot is going to be blocked. Nice job defensively by Smilin Shields. Paris Grant with the basketball. 1 minute to play in the third. Right side, 3 ball goes up, and that is in. And that is going to be Gaines with that. She's got 11. She's in double figures.
Ah, these passes.
Yep, there's another steal.
They're throwing it too scared.
Extra pass to McCormick. She's got 2. 62-23. Warrensville by 39 with half a minute to play in the third quarter.
I will tell you, these turnovers will get you killed in the game.
No doubt. There's another one. McCormick pass ahead, and the reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound. They try to swing it back to McCormick, but they throw it out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball.
This has to be a Lorain record.
And checking in is going to be Janasia Washington. And the Titans with this running clock, I don't know if they're going to they won't get another playoff. So that's going to do it for the third quarter. After 3 quarters, our score, it is Warrensville Heights 62, Lorain 23. We're back with the fourth quarter right after this timeout. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Hi guys, my name is Fayasar Olatoye. I graduated from Lorain High School. I'm currently at Howard University in Washington, D.C., studying international business. What do I want to do with myself that is inclusive to helping others? I knew that I wanted to give back to my community. So then I chose international business because I know that I want to get into helping people on a global scale.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
As we start the fourth quarter, Rob Polinsky along with Shavar Patrick, and we're going to have a running clock as Warrensville Heights leads 62-23. Tigers outscoring Lorain 17-12 in that third quarter to extend a 34-point lead to 39. There's a look at Ortney Bryant, the head coach of Warrensville Heights, and it will be Lorain basketball to begin the fourth. Smilin Shields for 3. That's in and out. Rebound, tipped out, and Warrensville Heights comes out of there with it. Kennedy Bates, good outlet pass, and laying that up and laying it in for the Warrensville Heights Tigers is going to be Branch, and she now has 24 points. So the Tigers leading by 41 with 7.5 minutes to go, and we get a whistle and a foul. And this one will go against Warrensville Heights, so it'll be the Titans to inbound. And they're going to inbound. They get it to Mustafa. Reverse layup. Didn't go. Offensive rebound. Back up and good. And that is going to be Demaya Clayton, her first 2. Shavar Patrick is going to do the play-by-play for the last 4 minutes or so of this one. Oh, in the corner now, Branch driving in. Branch lays it up and in. Branch is having an unbelievable game. She's got 26.
26.
Unofficially. Well, scoreboard agrees with me. Either we're both right or we're both wrong. With the basketball in the corner, Titans are going to have it get knocked out of bounds. It'll be their basketball. 6.5 minutes to go, leading 66-25. JV game earlier tonight. Lorain came from behind to defeat Warrensville to get their first win of the year, 34-30 after they trailed in that first quarter, 17-4. Great comeback for Coach Pardon's team. On the inbounds, Titans with the basketball and dribbling, and we're going to get a foul on Warrensville Heights on a blocking foul. Washington with the ball. It's Washington, Clayton, Mustafa, Dower, and the 5th young lady for Lorain is Smilin Shields. It's the 5 on the floor. Clayton will inbound. You see her get the ball from official Tony Jordan. 3 ball comes up. Missing that is Mustafa, and the rebound is going to be Bree Hill. In the corner, Warrensville with it. Bree Hill, foul line, wide open, put it up, glass rim, no. Offensive rebound, back up and in, and that is Janiqua Clay with her first points of the game. So Janiqua Clay gets her first 2, 68-25, 5.5 minutes to go. Left side, 3 ball goes up by Mustafa, and she hit it. her second three of the ball game, her first since the first quarter, and that cuts the lead to 40. Coming to the other end, we get a whistle and a jump ball. Arrow, it'll stay with Warrensville. Inbounding the basketball. Checking in for Warrensville Heights, Adriana Moses. I'll give you a quick warning, Shavar. You're going to have a lot of subs, I'll bet you, in the last 4 minutes. So just be ready for that. I'll help you out where I can. They're going to inbound it. It gets knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Warrensville Heights. Heights to inbound. It's going to be Moses, who's got 10 points. Looking, lobbing to Branch. Branch in the lane, put it up, no, but she was fouled. So while she goes to the foul line, I'm going to hand it off to you, Shavar, as we're going to have a couple of free throws here for Ari Branch. She goes to the line with 26 points. Go ahead and take it over.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
26 points. All right. First one goes in. 69-28. Warrenville's up. Second one goes in. Lorain inbounding the ball. Shoots a three. Warrenville looked like a jump ball.
That was Mustafa who tried to make that three.
Oh, Lorain's ball.
Yes, on the alternating possession.
Dower has the ball. Washington. Passing it. Good pass. Oh, turnover. Warrensville. Going in. Again. How many points is that?
30.
30 points. Ooh.
I'll give you a little hint. You can also look on the scoreboard there. They usually put the points up there. And we've got a timeout with 3:12 to go.
She scored all 30.
Yes, she did. 72-28. And while we'll read this for you during the timeout, we want to get you to follow and like TV20. Our drive to 10,000 followers. TV20, home of the best high school sports coverage in Northeast Ohio. Media of most school district events. Award-winning Titan News. Lorain Schools TV20 has 9.4 thousand followers and 8.6 thousand likes. So get us our drive to 10,000 followers. Follow and like TV20. Go ahead, Shamar.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks like a couple subs in, I believe. Church just came in.
Jasmine Church, that would be her first time into the game. She's a 5'2" junior.
Oh, pass. Good pass. Oh, I thought that was a backcourt violation. Taking her. Three. Oh, a little off. Warrensville has ball. Warrensville up and down. Oh, foul.
The reason it was not an over and back, if you saw official Tony Jordan, he gave the indication that that ball was tipped. Shabar went into the backcourt, so it was tipped by a Warrensville Heights defender. That's why it wasn't a violation on Lorain.
Pass. Dower has ball. Dower looking around. Good pass. Ooh. Warrensville's ball. Warrensville has ball. That would be Skylar Ballard. Oh, turnover by Lorain. Another turnover. Shooting it. Ballard. Oh. And that's going to be out on Cash.
And Jasmine Cash, who you just mentioned, she's a senior who just came into the game for the first time for Lorain. She'll inbound.
I thought it was out on her, but I must have touched it before she did. Good 3 by Kersey.
That's her first points of the night, Shavar. She's got 3 points now, Kersey.
Wow. Warrensville has ball. Warrensville going up and trying to get contact for a foul. Doesn't go. Lorain, back Kersey. 3 ball. And then now Dower has ball. Oh, Warrensville back in possession. Oh, Kersey again.
That's Dower with the basket. So Dower now cuts it to 72-33.
30 seconds left on the clock. Good way to finish out the game, though, by Lorain. Lorain has possession of the ball. Oh, that's Kersey right there. Help, help. Good. Number 12, Ava. Courtesy again. Ava Miller with a 3. A little short. Put back up by Kersey. Oh, and it's going to get stuck. Wild time ran out.
So our final score, it was Warrensville Heights winning at 72-33. For Warrensville Heights on the year, they go to 3-0. For Lorain, they are going to drop to 0-2. As you see the two teams getting together to shake hands, scoring by quarters. Warrensville Heights led 25-7 after 1, 45-11 at halftime, 62-23 after 3, and they win it 72-33. Individually, it was Kirksey with 3, Mustafa had 6, Villegas had 4, Clayton with 2, Miller led the Titans with 7, Witt with 5, Phillips with 2, Dower with 4. For Warrensville Heights, Smith with 4, McCormick 2, Bates 2, Clay 2, Ballard 3. They had 3 in double figures. Moses with 10, Thomas with 2. Branch led everybody with 30. And it was Gaines with 11, yeah.
30 points.
Hill with 2 and Harrell with 4. So Warrensville Heights, I think, Shavar, they showed why they are as good as they are and why they're expected to have a great season. And your final thoughts on this one?
I did think Lorain struggled a little bit with defense and offense, and I think we were surprised by Warrensville pressing up so early, and I think Warrensville defense helped come to their win.
They did all that. There's no doubt about it. We got a lot of people to thank. You call him Mr. Pachotti. I call him Mike Pachotti, but you're supposed to call him that. You're Shavar, I enjoyed working with you tonight, and good luck with you, and we'll look forward to being on your podcast, and want to wish good luck to the Lorain Titans girls as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's my pleasure. That's Shavar Patrick. Your final score tonight, it was Warrensville Heights 72, and your Lorain Titans 33. You've been watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.